Okay.
Where's Vash? Where's Aceuhh? Are they not real boys?
I wasn't gonna say it.
Are they not? Because I'm looking at who's here. I see one boy. I see two boy. I see red blue boy. I see blue boy. I fucked that up. Dr. Seuss. Doctor. Who the fuck reads books? It's fucking stupid. Oh. I'm tired. What's up, everybody? It's late. I'm sorry. We were waiting on some boys, but they ain't here yet. But we're here. They're coming.
Waiting for the boys that never came.
Aceuhh is getting another tooth out. It's probably out by now, so he's numbed up. He's having a good time. He's probably on his way back. Vash is doing something. I don't know. He's eating food, pussy. I don't know. Both?
He was in Discord earlier that he said, all right, I'm heading out at literally as soon as Dax called me.
Well, he's busy. So that's it. But it's okay. Because we're here. We're queer. You're already used to it.
Used to it. No,
don't even have to explain it. How it is. Everybody, welcome to Dinner with the Boys number 57, December 30th, 2019. It's almost not 2019 anymore. Crazy how that happens.
Crazy how time
I looked at the top rock songs of the decade, and like half of them were Panic at the Disco. I wanted to kill myself. But anyway,
ooh.
No, it was Panic. It was either that or what was it?
Top three were Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, there were a bunch of that's right. It was a bunch of Imagine Dragons. There was a bunch of oh god, it was terrible. Anyway, welcome to Dinner with the Boys, where we together, we sit down, we have a meal with our friends, or not if we just don't fucking feel like it. Who knows? I have something coming on the way right now. It's gonna be good, and I'm gonna eat it. I'm joined with my good friends here, Bloody Biscuits and Shibmeister. No longer Shibmeister 222. We're upgraded 333, if anything, really.
Oh.
Once again, Aceuhh and Vash are busy at the moment. They will be here at some point, but we're just gonna we're not gonna wait around too long because I know it's been almost an hour. So well, about an hour now. So apologies for that. I think a lot of us are in kind of post Christmas. I'm tired. I'm still tired. Those kids have been gone for a couple days, but I'm tired. And then I got this trip coming up. Wacky.
You got a long drive ahead of you.
I know. Well, hey, I'm used to that, but I'll have my boy with me. I'll have good old Aceuhh, because he's flying down on the first.
What if he doesn't show up?
He will. He's flying down on the first, dude. You got time.
He ain't here. How can you trust him?
Shit, you're right. Oh, you're absolutely right. Fuck. Well, benefit of the doubt. Always give people the benefit of the doubt.
That's your problem.
Especially when you shouldn't.
Too forgiving.
Especially when you shouldn't, and you end up in bad scenarios. But that's how it is. But yeah. So, hope everybody in chat's doing well. I sent out the tweet. I don't know if y'all retweeted that little we're live tweet. I should actually probably do that.
I got it.
I got it.
But how are you guys doing? Do you have any food on you? Have you already? I know it's a little bit late. Have you?
You
already ate? Yeah, that's all right. Well, what'd you have?
We're in the Eastern time zone, my guy. Herb crusted chicken with cauliflower, broccoli, and red peppers.
Hey,
sounds pretty cool. It's got some ingredients in it. You know, it's got some spice.
It's like a little miniature potato. They're like this big.
I like those. You know those like itty bitty, like those itty bitty ones that are in the fucking stews? Who is calling me? I bet you it's my fucking DoorDash. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Off he fucking goes. Alright, Shib, you're gonna have to convince me to play KH3 level 1 again.
I just finished my crit playthrough.
Just regular crit? Okay, how was that?
I would never ever play level 1.
What was so bad,
was
dude?
Fucking terrible, dude. It's like it's too hard, but not fun hard, and then it's too easy. Still, like you get to end game and it's still too easy. Like you're just one-shotting everything with fucking fire still. Like it's so ridiculous. And then I just put on high wind, and it's just like, oh wow, I literally do like 3 health bars of enemy damage, and I was like level 45 when I beat the game. It's not like I
Yeah,
it's not like I hit 99 or anything. I was just fucking destroying everything with high win.
I think if you ultra casual the game, then the game really favors you like a lot. Like you still do like mega dicks, tons of damage. I think the
Yeah,
first
I've never
crit
tried
playthrough-
level 1.
I think the first crit playthrough that I did was like I was in the low 30s because I just wanted to speed through the game because I was just like I don't want to touch anything. It was essentially like playing level 1 again. Like I did no damage. It was terrible and I was getting killed by everything. So I thought it was way too hard. But I bet if I went back and I like super casualed that out and killed everything along the way, I would probably do
Yeah,
crazy amounts of
I
damage.
wanted to try out that new trick that someone found the other day. That someone retweeted on Twitter, and it was
There's
like
a new trick.
it was like when you're chasing the Grim Reaper and then you're in the Olympus part, you can like
Yeah.
Erosa and Thundaga and just like kill like 7 waves of Neo Shadows instantly. So you just get a fuck ton of experience and like synth drops.
Right, right.
So I was like, does this actually work? So I did that, and then, but eventually it stopped working. So I got to like level 42 or 43, and then it wouldn't work anymore. And I was like, I
Okay.
don't. So I was like, yeah, I just wanted to see if this works out. But yeah, so
Did you get your food, dude?
that was the only power leveling that I did like in the entire game, though. Other than that, I never used food once
Mhm.
either. I just like straight up used all my MP on fire, and then I would use physical combos when I was waiting for MP to come back. But for mob fights, I was just using like links, like either Simba or Ariel, and just fucking destroying everything the entire time. Like links are fucking overpowered. I don't know how they are on level 1. Did links scale down to your magic damage? Like, how does that work?
Links are still pretty good, even on level 1. I was watching Dean play a little bit actually, and apparently if you're in a form change, like like a double form change or something like that, your link output damage is actually really, really good. I'm not sure if that's
Oh,
just like
really?
a critical mode thing, but like,
Hmm.
yeah, if you're in a form change, you just do more damage when you go into a link. It's really fucking weird. I'd never seen it before. So, yeah. Game's weird.
Yeah, I didn't know you had to beat crit to get Oblivion. And then Jamie was like, yeah, I'm doing my crit playthrough to get Oblivion. I was like, I guess I need to get back to mine. Because I started
Yeah.
it the day crit came out, and I only got to Toy Story, and I was like, this fucking sucks. I'm not playing this
Wait, what are
shit
you talking
anymore.
about? Beat crit to get Oblivion.
To get Oblivion in KH3, you have to have beat critical
But
mode.
it's not out.
Yeah, but when it comes out.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like right. Oh, that's weird.
No, like, yeah, when they patch it in, Oblivion and Oathkeeper, you can't get Oblivion unless you beat crit. You like get a special item in your inventory when you beat crit mode that's like I guess allows you to get Oblivion.
Stupid.
It better have cool transformations. That's all I was
It's
saying.
just gonna do a flashy thing. It's not gonna be anything cool. It's not gonna be anything that's like game changing. It's just gonna be
have, like,
another.
an
It's gonna be another
art.
thing you choose that you either do for NG Plus or post game only.
It's gonna have like a
Okay.
360 guard, and it's gonna have like the dream drop distance, like Riku dash, the whoosh, where you like turn into a little ball, a little dark ball, and then you
Oh, the Dark Dash
run.
or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck
dark
it's
dash,
called.
that thing. It's gonna do that. I guarantee you, it's gonna have that. But outside of that, it's probably just gonna be.
I haven't played
thing.
KH3 in so long. So playing it again, and then I saw the fucking Shibuya cutscene, and I was like, how is they gonna tie this shit into fucking Remind or whatever the fuck they tie it into, dude? Like, what is actually
You're having these
happening?
weird thoughts.
Did
and
you
then
have
I
a
saw-
better?
Am I gay or not? What?
Oh, I
better
was gonna ask Shib. I was gonna ask Shib. Did you have a better time playing critical mode this time around than when it came out all those months ago?
Well, I didn't start over. I just started the same file.
Right.
So
but
I
did you
was
still have
at-
like a better time?
Yeah, I had more fun the later in the game I got. Like, in the
Okay.
beginning, like because you don't get one shot eventually. Like it was like they flipped a switch. It was like everything was one shotting me, and then all of a sudden it was like, hey, you don't get one shot anymore. I was like, okay. It was just like early game, I was just like suffering. Like I was fighting the doll in Toy Story, and
Mhm.
I was just getting one shot, and guard was just not working. She would just go through guard and hit you like every other time, and I was like, this game's fucking terrible. Then eventually I got like links and more magic and kind of like the critical mode in 2, except critical mode in 2 is fun all the time. It just gets easier as you go on because you get more options. But when I had no options in KH3, I was like, this isn't even fun to play.
Will you let me hold you so that you...
They did buff the fuck out of reprisal damage though. You get that ability that makes reprisals do more damage, and that shit does like 2 health bars on bosses if you get like a last second reprisal. Because if you do a regular block, then it's just like the normal animation. But if you get it like right before the attack lands, Sora like glows red, and then you do the reprisal,
Yeah.
it is like a fuck ton of damage.
Both holding cats, dude. Where's your cat, Shib?
I'm way too allergic to cats to have a cat.
Get on, dude. Get fucking destroyed.
Just being near cats makes me fucking sneeze my eyes water and shit.
This cat's fucking tired.
Did you DoorDash actually show up?
No, it's someone else picked it up.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Someone came in and said, and I think what happened was that someone came in, and someone at the counter. I'm assuming this, because the only way I could have assumed it would have happened. Because I've heard this happen a lot when people would walk into restaurants and the guy behind the counter will turn, see someone walk in, and be like, "Hey, are you from DoorDash? Are you from this and that?" So I assume someone from behind the counter was like, "Hey, are you from DoorDash?" And they're like, yeah." They're like, "We had this order for Dax." It's like, yeah, that's mine.
That's me.
So I just got a call from this chick whose name is actually on my thing, Jahara or whatever, and she was like, "Hey, did you already get your food?" I'm like, "No." She was like, "Okay, well, I just stopped at the restaurant and the manager said someone cat hey, psst, stop that. He said yeah, some guy came in and got your food and said it was for your name." I was like, "Okay, well, that guy stole my food, so tell them to make it again." And then so they're doing that.
Your shit got jacked.
Yeah, she had me speak to the manager, and I was like, "Yeah, I didn't get my shit. What the fuck?" And she was like, "Okay, I'll make it again." And I'm like, "All right." So I think someone jacked my shit.
Well, who has to pay for the replacement food?
I guess the fucking restaurant.
No, they're actually gonna give out free food.
They're gonna. Well, I mean, look, it's fucking. It goes like it's mainly through them, like it's their, you know, if they gave it to the wrong person, that's their fucking responsibility.
Yeah, I guess it's their fault for not checking, but I'm surprised they weren't just like, "Well, fuck you, DoorDash."
Trying to shit. Yeah,
that
well, I mean,
should have came and got his food himself.
Yeah, they do or all these delivery apps. Like the moment that and it could take like if you don't cancel in the first like 10 seconds before someone checks your order, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna pick it up. Like once it's past that point, once it says like someone's on the way to the restaurant, or once it says like your order is being processed, it's all on the fucking restaurant's end. So if you try to get any money back, DoorDash is like, you can have DoorDash credit, or you can try to call the restaurant, but we're not gonna do shit. It's not our fucking problem anymore, which is fine.
Damn, really?
Which is fine because it means that if something goes wrong like this, typically the restaurant will be like, "Oh shit, we'll cover it," because it's usually on them.
Well, we had to get like 3 refunds from Postmates one night because the motherfuckers were like, we put in our order and then they went to the restaurant and they're just like, "Hey, we're out of literally everything you guys ordered. Sorry."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Do you want something else?" We're like, "No." What the fuck? You have no beef at a Mexican restaurant? What the hell do I want from you then?
I know, right?
So they ended up refunding us.
I'm gonna move some names around real quick. What's up, Aceuhh? All right. That's cool.
Looks like he's getting set up.
Shut the hell up.
Whatever, dude.
What's up?
What's poppin'?
going on?
What's poppin', gamer?
My mouth hurt.
I bet it do. I bet it do.
Me like that.
I bet it do. Couldn't say do, I said duh. Fuck you. Changing names around.
Dax, you need to convince me to play level 1 again.
Why the fuck? What?
Yeah.
No.
Do it.
Just don't.
All right. Well,
play Halo.
Yo, I got you, dude.
Play Halo.
Just play Halo forever.
Why you gain from this?
Dude, I got you. Level
Yeah.
1's pretty sick.
Okay.
That's it. Everything else sucks.
No, what one's
Okay, cool.
bad too?
In KH3?
No,
all
it's
shit.
not.
It's all shit.
Oh, KH3, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck do you think we're talking about?
No, not KH3. Hell no.
You flip on
Don't.
him so fast, dude.
You didn't break that disc yet? What the hell's wrong with you?
You didn't break that disc yet. No, it hasn't been broken yet.
Well, look, man, I could make a quick detour from Dax's house and head my ass up to Kansas. Break that shit real quick. Call
Free
it
you
good.
from the curse.
Like if you want some fucking, I don't know, some clout for like a week or something, yeah, I guess you could pop it in and fucking like stream it or whatever, but you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be like, oh, I wish I could play Halo right now. Ooh.
I don't think you're gonna
The
be
moment
like,
the
"Ooh."
moment
You
you,
get them Twitch
no,
bucks though.
you know what's gonna happen, the moment you're gonna be like, all right, whatever, this is fine, whatever. Then the moment you see that fucking what I can't remember, like Demon Tide, like once you get to Twilight Town and you see that fucker again,
Mm-hmm.
it's not even difficult. It's just once you see it, you're gonna be like, oh god, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and then you're gonna be like, I want to play Halo. And you're gonna feel bad because it's like, well, I started streaming it and everyone wants to be here for Kingdom Hearts, so I don't want to join Halo.
not
I gotta
streaming
do
it.
the whole thing. Oh, okay. Well, then don't play it. So you're gonna waste
I'm
your
not- I'm not
fucking.
doing this for
You're
the
gonna waste
clout.
your fucking free time that you could be spending with your wonderful family for playing level 1 Kingdom Hearts.
I'm just doing this while I'm chilling with my boys, dude. Why can't I
You
do
could
that?
be playing something cool. You could be practicing some Halo. You could be playing some Tetris.
I've been
You could be-
practicing
you
Halo
could be-
for like fucking
True.
days, dude.
You could be
True.
chilling out. You could be chilling out,
Look,
Max, and
look.
relaxing at the pool, playing some Tetris Effect with your boys, dude. You'd be playing anything but fucking Kingdom Hearts.
Look, dude,
It's relaxation time, dude.
KH3 suck. Right? Don't play that.
I'm not getting it twisted, all right?
Just wait till
I'm not getting
Remind
it
comes
twisted.
out. Just do it then.
You're not getting it twisted, right?
I'm not gonna twist it.
All right, good. All right, as long as you're not doing that.
You know what I
Good.
remember the other day? That fucking video. Twist his dick! Twist his dick! The old dick twist!
Dick twist.
Give him the old dick twist! Oh, God. Never twist someone's dick. Never do that. never give him the old dick twist, especially with this harsh of emotion. Don't do that. But I
What'd I
respect,
miss,
the
boys?
passion. We just been chilling for a minute. We haven't been live very long. I had a little issue with DoorDash where someone stole my food, so they're making it again. So that's that.
That's how I reacted to.
Hey, your Dax right. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, they said, are you the door? I'm guessing they said, are you the DoorDash person? This is for Dax or whatever. And they were like, sure, that sounds good to
Yep.
me.
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
Dax.
The funniest ones,
Jimmy John sounds right.
I talked about this for a minute before, but I've heard the stories I hear about shit where it's like, they'll be on their way. They'll be a couple blocks away and then they'll just say order delivered. And you'll like call them and be like, yeah, I couldn't get in because of this or that or whatever. No, they just didn't want to deliver it. They stole your food. It's really funny. So they said to be the most spontaneous shit. Just walked in, they're like, all right, cool. Well, I was gonna order, but
He said, "Thanks for the food."
this guy
Jack."
held it back to me and said, hey, is this yours? And I said, yes. I've had that happen a couple times, and there was a part of me, maybe at least like 5% of my being, that was like, what if I just grab that bag and take it? There's a chance I don't want what's in it, but it's also
now you know.
free.
Now you know what happens.
No, none of them DoorDash motherfuckers are gonna come back and be like, "Hey, that's not your food."
Well, the lady that's delivering my shit, she called me and she was like, hey, like, it's not here. And I was like, okay, well, so that's fine. They're making it again. It's all right. It's all good.
Hey, that's all I'm at. I can't eat for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a little while.
How you feeling? You all right?
I'm all right. I haven't taken my pain pills yet. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm trying to get loopy, boy.
Who better get twist?
Down the hatch.
There you
Hopefully
go.
getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm so sick of this hair, dude.
Yeah. I didn't think to schedule anything. I might be rocking this. We'll see. Aceuhh might be going in or like early Thursday for a haircut. We'll see. Maybe
Okay.
not.
Whatever, man. I'll go with you. I'm not doing anything.
Big chillin'. Talk to Jana and she'll tell you about FF14 and World of Warcraft and stuff.
Who?
Fucking
My
nerd.
my haircut lady when I go.
Oh, sure.
It's- I
We
just-
can talk about it all we want. I'll ask why the next tier of Nier Automata raid isn't out yet. I could be pissed with.
keep thinking that's all done.
When are you going to Dax's?
On the first.
Okay, well, that's why I wasn't talking right off the cuff. My mom was telling me that my shuttle leaves at 3:50 in the morning. So I gotta leave
Oh, fuck.
here.
What?
I gotta leave my house at 3:20.
In the
I gotta
morning?
leave my. Yeah, not tonight. Then
No, I know, but like,
31st. Yeah, 3:20 in the morning. My flight's at 7 a.m. I have to fly down to Houston, which is basically the entire distance
Yeah.
of the U.S. where I live.
you get in at like 4:30 in the afternoon, though.
Yeah, and then I have a hour and a half layover in Houston, and then I fly place in Memphis.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
That's a long ass plane
So,
ride.
all right.
Look, man,
You go to
if we could do
that kind of
straight,
flight.
if I could do some straight shot shit, I would, but I can't.
Yeah.
I gotta hold.
Well, is there anything you would like me to have ready for you when you land? Like in my hand in the airport, like here.
Give me a fucking nos, dude.
Okay, cool. I'll bring 2.
Thank you.
I'll bring 2 and some of these like sugar cookies from the grocery store across the street. They're
Hell yeah, I'll be
They're-
able to chew by then. So yeah.
I had a realization. I was eating those the other night. Allie was over and I was trying them, and I was eating them. I was like, God, these are so like awful, but they're so good. And she was like, Oh, what I used to do is because it, it has the shitty icing on the top, but the cookie part below it's I don't know. Together it's great.
It's
I love it.
dry. They're dry.
It's very
They're a
dry.
little dry.
Very
Yeah,
dry.
yeah.
But what she'll do is that she would break off the parts around it. She would eat all like the cookie part, and then she would just ball up the icing and just fucking just
Ugh!
that. And I tried it, and I was like, both components of this separate are the worst things I've ever eaten.
Yeah, do you know, dude? The icing tastes like metal. Why would you
It's
ever
so
do that?
bad, and the cookie is straight up just like you baked this for like 5 seconds, took it out and put it on the sheet, and was like, all right, it's done.
All right, put some icing on this bitch quick before
Together,
it before it gets too
perfectly
cold.
fine. Together, delicious.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
Separate,
If-
actually terrible.
dude, the icing is literally the worst part. On like on those like strawberry ones, the ones with like the pink icing. Pink icing is the most.
These weren't
disgusting
these weren't
thing.
strawberry, but it was pink icing.
Pink icing is disgusting. It's the worst thing in the fucking.
It's the one she specifically wanted to get. She was like, I want the pink one. I'm like, it was
Fuck
bad.
that.
Really
It was
hawking
bad.
that one, dude.
It was really
Pink
bad.
icing is so shit.
You know, the opposite bad is good. You know what's good? These 100 bits I'm about to stuff up my prostate. Thanks, Nightish. Appreciate it. It's all going to me.
Right
need
up
it.
the prostate.
Talking
I
about
need it.
and with you talking about sticking stuff up prostate, Sake. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Yo, boys, have fun. I turned 21 today, so I'm getting fucked tonight.
Oh shit! Happy birthday.
Enjoy the cat. Happy birthday, Sake.
Tell us tomorrow if you can remember what you got fucked up on, and we will criticize you accordingly.
She just said she was getting fucked. She didn't say fucked up.
Yeah. She's got a girlfriend. Fuck.
You
On
do
the,
both.
on the daily. True.
No, it's actually against
Probably.
the law and wherever she lives.
Probably.
What is it? I always thought she was European.
No, she lives in Alaska. She's the closest one to Europe than all of us, but she lives in
Yeah, close
Alaska.
enough, dude. Alaska may as well be in Europe.
True.
That's far away. It's basically Europe.
So have we talked about what we ate? What?
I said what I ate. That was about it. Then,
I got food on
as
the
soon
way
as I
right
said
now.
that, BB said they convinced me to play level 1. And I said, "What the fuck?"
Well, that was when I had to step away to get my food, which is about to roll up actually. So I'm gonna pop down there. I got some sushi coming.
That would be hilarious, Pedro, if I
Yeah.
just pulled out Dax's food right now, like, hey.
What are you doing?
Yeah, some dumbass is missing his sushi right now.
This shit good. All right, well, I guess we can talk about our Christmases. We can talk about what went down.
I'll be
Yeah.
right back in just a minute. Any of y'all can start.
Okay, well, since we know we don't have food, BB, how was the Christmas, man? You were talking about how it could potentially be quite stressful. Was it stressful? Was it not?
No, that was pretty. I mean, well, it's always gonna be stressful because like you got baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
So that's
Dude, like 7 more years, that thing will be like self-sufficient.
Yeah, I don't know about 7 years. Hopefully.
Okay, like 10 left, dude.
Like, chill out, dude. I was pretty fucking retarded when I was a 7-year-old. All right, I didn't know how to do anything.
I was already out on the streets. I was fucking.
Yeah,
rolling
but-
dice.
By the time I was 7, I was out and about. My parents didn't have to worry about me. The streets had to worry about me.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I totally believe you. Yeah.
Exactly, dude. You don't think I wasn't gangbanging, hustling, bro?
Yeah. Right.
Whatever. Anyways, how was your Christmas? How
It was
your-
good. This is like baby's first big adventure, like out into the world. That
Mhm.
wasn't, just going to like a doctor's appointment. So
Yeah.
This is cool. Yeah, it wasn't as stressful as I thought it was gonna be. We rolled up to like my dad's place, and I told them to like start. We got a late start, so
Mhm.
I was like, "You guys can start opening fucking presents. We'll be there when we get there because
Mhm.
we're fucking tired and we needed to sleep real
Mhm.
bad." And then we got there, and there were still a lot of presents. So I was like, "Did you guys like open presents?" And they're like, "No, this is all for you and the baby." I was like, "Fuck, dude,
Aw.
that's a lot of presents."
Y'all got me fucked up. What the hell? What am I, 10 again?
So he got a lot of fucking clothes, like a lot of clothes.
Hey, baby need clothes.
Yeah. And we got a Keurig.
Hell yeah!
We've been using that shit. It's good. If you don't have a Keurig, I don't know what you're fucking up. It's good. Go get
Yeah.
one. Or
So
convince your parents to get
I-
one or something.
I will
don't know.
say, since did you have like a coffee pot?
We did, yeah. We had,
Okay.
like a coffee
Yeah,
maker.
Keurig's just like so fucking like
Mm.
convenient. Honestly,
Starts
Yeah.
up. It's already warm. You don't have to
Yeah.
wait for the warm up.
dude, that's what blows my goddamn mind is when the water gets so fucking warm so fast. I'm like, what?
Yep.
What's in this bitch? Y'all poisoning me? What the hell?
The nuclear power plant built into this bitch. What the
They
fuck's
don't.
going on?
I didn't know y'all put a little bit of Chernobyl in this in the fucking goddamn.
I need that. They don't. I don't know how much you looked into this, BB, since you got it, but they don't have separate models of the cups anymore, right? It's all just the K.
Oh, the
That's it.
K-Pods? They're definitely the same
Okay.
model, I think, every time.
Because they, back when when I was working at Bed Bath, there was this whole like, I don't know, it seemed way more complicated than it is right now because there were so many different models of different shit. Because all the people were there was coffee piracy happening. In which Mario, I can't hold you right now, girl. I'm sorry. There essentially Keurig was very specific about the K-Cup brand itself, which was not like you could make a cup and just market it and be like, yeah, I can go with that machine. It's not like a K-Cup. It's not officially licensed. Remember how like the NES had the shit where people would plug in those fucking weird Famicom games that were like not officially licensed, but they had weird shit in them to make them work? It was kind of like that. And so what they started to do was that, oh, now the Keurig machine is going to have this little barcode scanner thing built into it. So when you put the cup in, it needs to scan this little thing that's printed on the label. And if you don't have that, then your machine's not going to fucking work. And then people were making shit to get around that. It was all sorts of like wacky like coffee bullshit. And then they started making it, okay, well, we're going to have like this separate line, the View cups that are going to be better and like bigger, but we want to separate it to have different models, and these other companies were making different shit, whatever the fuck else. And I would have all these customers coming in, being like, which one do I get? I'm like, I don't fucking know. It's like 50 million of them. They're all stupid. Now it's just
All I know
cake.
about
Not,
is K-Cups. I don't know what the fuck
yeah.
you're talking about.
no, well, all that shit died pretty quick. But yeah, it's nice nowadays. Now it's just everything.
I remember when
fucking K-Cups.
when the
Super easy.
Keurig was like becoming like when y'all remember Mario Lopez on that shit
Oh yeah.
when they were fucking promoting the Keurig like early. Yeah, when that shit started booming off hard, like my parents and I were talking about it. We are like, dude, coffee beans are gonna disappear, and a lot of places actually got rid of coffee. Like, remember, like most grocery stores, like supermarket had like coffee bean dispensers and like grinders. That
Oh,
you
the
can make your
dispensers. Yeah.
Yeah, they got rid of a lot of those for a while, and then a lot of people started complaining.
Mm.
Like, hey, look, our Keurig sucks. We
Yeah.
want coffee
Oh, we
beans now.
had returns all the time. Every other fucking day. It was like my shit's leaking. I'm like, yep. And we couldn't do anything about it. It was just like, well, you got to send it back to the company because we don't take. They were having so much of a problem with recall to where it was like, hey, if you're a store that sells these, tell them to send it to us because your stores are going to get fucked with like all these fucking Keurigs that you can't swap out because you only have so much inventory. It was a fucking mess. The one I actually have now is nice. It's not a Keurig, it's a Cuisinart or whatever, but it's one that it has a K-cup thing in it, and it also has the carafe with the thing. It's like a 2-in-1. I only got it back when Allie and I were dating because she wanted the carafe and I wanted the K-cup thing, and of course she used that thing like twice because she was like, oh, I want to have like a big pot. And she would use it twice, like never use it again. So that thing is like...
If I had a coffee pot, I would make I would make shit all the time.
Yeah, that thing's just sitting there because I need one cup, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Maybe I'll need two, but it's like I don't. Otherwise, it's just gonna sit there. So I'm like, okay, well, that was a bit of a waste, but whatever.
The only Keurig I've ever gotten, the only cups I've ever gotten was the chai tea cup. I love the chai.
I finally use our Keurig to make hot chocolate.
Hey, there you go. See, I don't use it for coffee. If I want coffee, yeah, we still got beans. We got a grinder. We're good. We got beans. Dax is gonna shit post the whole channel with beans, everybody. So, anyways, BB, what else did you get, dude?
That was it, really. I got a Keurig. I got a cool Chiefs hoodie. It's like official NFL like material and all that sort of shit. So it's like wind protected and it's cool. It doesn't have like actual pockets, like pockets that you would expect from like a hoodie, which is stupid. I looked at that shit. I was like, this is I don't know who fucking thought about this, but it's okay. You just gotta wear.
It got cheap on it. It'll sell. Don't worry. Put it on the line now.
He's just looking at his shit like whoever gave this doesn't love me at all. Crazy.
Crazy thought.
They're just crying. Dad's just crying in the corner like, I'm sorry, no.
I just want
you know what I do like?
And then after,
real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And Jake Video subscribes to Tier 1 for subscribing for 5 months, currently on a 5-month streak.
Damn, Jake Video.
Pretty sick.
What do you say?
Says, I used to think Keurig was the whitest shit in the world, but now that I'm in a home that has one, I really can't go back. I'm grinding, unless I'm grinding my own beans or something. I mean, if you're going to be on
You're in the mood of putting in the effort. I just like the smell. So I will always, if I'm feeling a cup of Joe, like a good old cup of Joe, hey, I'll grind that bitch up free. It's part of the morning routine when you wake up and you're like, all right, I'm gonna make some breakfast, make some eggs, fry up the old coffee, toast, shit, good.
We're gonna say
outside of that, we just fucking. I went to my mom's because we have like a tradition like go to mom's for Christmas Eve, dad's for Christmas Day. We couldn't do that because we have baby, and I wasn't gonna take baby to like my mom's and then just be like, hey, we're gonna have this crying thing in your house overnight, and it's gonna wake up like every 3 hours and cry and want to be fed, and there's no guarantee it's gonna go back to sleep. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mom. Love you.
So we decided to just like do it all in one day where we just drive down, go to both houses, and then go back. So we did that. We went to mom's place. We didn't go there for very long because at that point, baby was definitely getting fussy and was like, wham, I want to go home. I don't like this, wham. And so changed diaper, fed him, and then we just went home. Chill Christmas. We were all tired as fuck after it. It was just a lot.
Yeah.
But baby was like, for the most part, on his best behavior. He actually wasn't all that fussy. He was actually pretty chill around all of the people and all the noise, which was interesting.
Good. Hell yeah, dude. Anything else for the rest of the week? Just chilled, booled?
I got a few Halo PBs actually, so that's pretty dope. I'm almost top 10. I'm like 15 seconds away from either 15 or 25 seconds from top 10.
Nice.
Been watching those. Those are good streams.
Yeah, I wanted to stream today earlier, but we got a new fucking mattress. We got a queen size mattress because we've been kind of wanting one. Just more space would be nicer. We got a queen size mattress. We got a good deal on it. It was like $600 reduce, I think, which
good.
If you look it up, I think like the majority of them go for like $1,000. Yeah. So we got a good deal. It's like a memory foam too. Got that set up. But for some reason they laid out the memory foam mattress in the office. So when I wanted to come over here to stream, I just realized there's a memory foam mattress in my fucking office. Like, what do I do? So I moved it, and then I like sat down, and I was like, I'm tired. I'm gonna take a nap. And so I slept for like 5 hours, and I was like, oh shit, dinner with the boys. I gotta get on. So that was my day.
Hell yeah. I just notified the Discord, by the way. I'm just gonna blame the mods and not you guys. Good.
Thanks.
Thanks, mods.
Well, they they screwed up.
Sake, dude. It's her birthday. Thinks she can do whatever the hell she wants.
That's what I'm
Think
saying.
you get days off, dude? The fuck?
Anyway. Shib, how was the
Who are
Christmas,
mods?
dude?
Who are the mods?
We have Finny, Nos, Chesh, Sake, and Pretty.
Chesh is a mom.
Yeah, Sake and Pretty.
I don't know. I ain't seen any of them but Pretty in weeks.
I know. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. Anyways, it's fine.
Hey, yeah, it's all good.
It's all good in the hood. Shib, you were gone all Christmas. That's very not like you. How was Christmas?
I was gone.
Well, I mean, you weren't on Discord.
Oh,
On
I was in
Discord. Yeah.
yeah. Well, Christmas Eve was my birthday.
Hell.
So my mom and me and my brother got Cheesecake Factory, and then we watched Into the Spider-Verse on Netflix
Oh yeah.
on the 75-inch TV
Ooh.
with the surround sound. And I'd never seen it in HD because I watched a rip of it online, so it was cool to see it and actually look good. And then Christmas Day, it was just me and my mom and my brother and her and my mom's boyfriend just she made a lasagna, and then we just watched The Grinch with Jim Carrey and hung out around the house.
Dude,
Oh,
I
yeah.
did too. I did too. It was so crazy.
Because everyone got together, and my family normally gets together, but we got together last weekend. So because everyone was going to be out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Because my cousin, also her baby's first Christmas is this Christmas, but she's like, yeah, we're going down south to be with the dad's family. And so my uncle was like, man, fuck these kids, man. He got all pissed off, so they went to Colorado. So we got together a week early, and then everyone just kind of just chilled out for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had lasagna for Christmas.
That sounds delicious. You're talking about the
Garfield
lasagna.
ass.
It
Well,
wasn't
you do
very
love your
good
Garfield.
lasagna. I was happy to eat lasagna because I don't like holiday food really, but the lasagna didn't turn out too well.
Mm.
Yeah, well, you know, did it as a family.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Rest of the week, how'd that go?
Played through KH3 Crit to get that oblivion. I bought Cuphead on the Switch just because it was on sale for like $12, and I was like, I never use my Switch, dude. I needed something to play on it. So I bought Cuphead, and I got all the achievements, and now I'm trying to get all S ranks again. And I bought Link's Awakening as well, but I haven't played it yet. And I'm relearning Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Trying to learn how to fucking lightning loop again.
Trying to
dude,
learn how
and
to
I
do a
can't
fucking
DP
infinite,
anymore.
dude.
What the fuck is going on?
What?
Sorry, my phone just started fucking blaring for no reason.
Wee wee.
Well, I'll play
Oh,
whenever, Blake. Yeah, we got a whole week to play Marvel coming up, dude.
Dude, Rebel's looking to play Marvel 3. He said if
Rebel's gonna dust me, dude. I don't want to play
Rebel's
this
gonna
shit.
Rebel and Paladin are gonna come in and dust both of us.
Yeah. Bro, I had to ask Rebel. I was like, Rebel, teach me the basics. I'm just gonna forget everything I know about Marvel 3. Just
he
write
said
it down from square one.
I remember he said if Shib even remotely thinks about asking me to play MVCI, I'm gonna slap him in the face. So, hey,
No, nobody wants to play Infinite, dude. They all know they're gonna get the work. Is
Yeah.
Bobby not doing a tournament?
no, he's not going this.
No, it's not.
Oh shit, dude. Well, someone else should have picked up the torch, dude.
Don't worry, dude. We can play in Shasta Smash tournament.
Because I looked at
doing
the
another
tournament
one?
schedule and there's
Yeah.
no fucking fighting game tournament besides Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I was like,
Nah,
I'm
dude.
fucking playing
Let's
Street
play.
Fighter 2.
Let's play
dude.
Smash, dude.
No, I want to play real fighting.
pick up the pads. Dude.
I mean, we're gonna have
It's got
Smash
Ryu.
on
It's got
Airbnb.
Ryu and Terry in it.
We're gonna have Smash on
And
our
Ken?
Airbnb.
It's got Ryu.
Jamil's
Terry, and
bringing
Ken.
his setup because Payne wants to play. See, look, Blake will play Infinite with me. Fuck all y'all, dude.
I'm just saying.
Hell no.
It's got Ryu, Ken,
I
and
don't
Terry
want
in
it
it.
on PS4 though. I don't know how I'd play it. I think that's about it. I still haven't finished Death Stranding. I keep getting sidetracked from playing other games. Also bought Tekken 7 because it was on sale,
Oh, there you go.
and I
Yeah.
played Pain in that a couple of rounds the other night.
I feel like we should set up a day, like on Thursday or something. We should just set up tournament after tournament after tournament after tournament, and all of our collective fighting games. We don't need any money or anything. Just come down and fucking.
It's not too late to set up an actual tournament if you want to get it on the schedule, because then
True.
randoms can join and we can dust them and take their funds.
I mean, until they come in and go, "Hey, we're gonna dust you," because that's all they've been playing.
No, all they do is speedrun, dude, and then they'll show up like, I've played Dragon Ball before, dude, and then fucking hold this.
Yeah, well, okay, unless you say, unless we're like hosting a Smash tournament, then we're good. If we're holding a Smash tournament, that's all the other like
No,
those
Shasta already
speedrunners
does
play.
that.
Yeah,
We
he
don't
already
need
does.
to
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah.
on that.
make the submission days. Go to the page and submit a tournament. What was I saying before?
Marvel.
What about
We've
more?
been playing Marvel.
Yeah. I said I haven't beat Death Stranding, and then I had
Oh,
something else. Oh, I Tekken 7. I bought Tekken 7. I was playing that
Yeah.
with Pain.
How'd that go?
Tekken's a weird fucking game, dude.
True.
It's fun, but it's weird. I have only played Noctis and Akuma, though.
Noctis is fun. Akuma's, I mean,
Akuma's kind of hard.
Akuma's looking for top tier.
Like, I picked Akuma and I was just trying to FADC combo Pain the whole time, and I wouldn't get it. I would just let him beat me that round, even if I was ahead, just so I could try again on the next round. I wanted to do this sure you could FADC cancel into fucking Tatsu.
Yeah, that's different.
And then Noctis was like, Noctis seems really easy. I don't know.
He's not
Like
hard.
his
He's not super
combos
hard.
are literally just like 2.
Well, no, but yes. A lot of his enders, if you don't know what to do, it's just like, okay, you either do 3 2s or 4 2s, or you just
And then
do 2
4
and then
2.
4 2. Yeah, or 4. In neutral, it's
Getting
basically.
the dash 4 is really hard at the end of the combos.
Oh
for
yeah.
me.
It's a little. It's
I
a
was
little
trying to do
difficult.
that like the whole time, but I couldn't
Like
get
forward,
it.
forward, forward, like 2
Yeah,
forward.
forward. Yeah.
So basically, you just do forward, and you hold down forward, and then you press.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just pressed forward, and then I would let go of it.
You're good.
Well, yeah, I was just doing like Noctis combos, and Payne was like, "The fuck? Why do you have easy combos on, dude?" I was like, "I don't, dude. Like Noctis is not hard."
No.
I literally just like down forward 2,
Mhm.
then 2, then 4, then 2 forward 2.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy money, dude. I showed Dax the harder too. That one's a little tough just because of the timing on the drop down and the dash jab. The dash jab is
Yeah, I didn't do the dash. I could do the down forward 2, jump 2, or roundhouse jump 2, and then falling jab, and then
Mhm.
you do the 1-2. I think I don't know the
yeah,
button.
1+2. Yeah,
Yeah, 1+2, and then into the forward 4.
yeah. You're learning, dude. Good shit.
I don't know how to play neutral, but I don't know how to play neutral in any game. So
Well, hey, that's all right. In Tekken, you don't really need neutral. All you need is
I started
remember.
ducking shit by the time I was done playing Pain. So
Hey,
that's all I
hey, if you can, the biggest thing in that game, if you can react to a low, you've got a bright future.
did.
You've got a bright future.
What do you
Tekken.
do to like a low parry?
No, I just block. Down
Oh.
that. If I know they're
I was
gonna
just
do a low, I
he
just block
just
this
kept doing
motherfucker.
mad like unsafe shit, so I was just fucking.
That's the thing,
That's what
a
pain
lot
do.
of lows are going to be unsafe enough to.
Most lows are unsafe. Like having a safe low is like so uncommon. But you know who has one? Leroy Smith. Leroy Smith is broken.
I didn't know that
yeah,
thing
I'll
where
be-
he does like the twirl into the punch that he
Yeah.
gets like a million things off of, where he's also airborne and everything. I didn't know it was like +2 or some shit +1.
Yeah. Stupid fuck.
His character's actually fucking busted.
Stupid as fuck.
Oh god.
Blake, one of these days, I'm just gonna have to beat you up in all of these fighting games that you want to break in your Hori, and I'm down. You just let me know. I'm here to beat you up.
Yeah, dude. Blaster bought the stick I recommended.
Yeah, that's a good
So
stick.
he's got the power, dude.
The Fighting Edge. Yeah, that's a good stick.
The coolness of the brushed aluminum
Mm-hmm.
does a lot for me because with how hot my hands get, it's actually it actually does a really nice. That's the only reason that's the only reason I haven't swapped in the artwork or anything, because I'd be losing the aluminum. I kind of want to keep that. It is massive, but it's nice. I like it. Not massive enough for me to hear it fall off the roof of a car, but pretty massive. Pretty massive.
Sorry.
What's up, dude?
My bad.
Oh shit. Hold up.
Wow.
We are transitioning.
Well,
What's up, dude?
What's going on, racist? The Dommy Mommy kink is not a joke anymore. It's great to see you again. Happy
Can we get up? Can we get up?
Everybody. Can't I get a true in the chat? Any truers in chat, gamers?
Hey,
Anybody
good
called
shit.
anybody mommy recently? Yeah,
I'm proud. I'm proud of you.
I'm not. It's good to see everybody. How's everybody doing?
What's up? Big chillin'. Just going
You're
through
big chillin'?
going through a week. So what'd you have to eat, Vash?
So I went to a Mediterranean restaurant near my place called Paymon's, and I had a Indian curry. Indian curry is the best curry, easily, non-negotiable. And it was spicy. It was tasty. We had a house-made hummus, which is just fucking good shit. It's better. Okay. Anybody who's had hummus and has had Sabra, take Sabra and imagine it's not dog shit. That's what I got at Paymon's. That shit's so good. It's cash nasty.
Can I get a truer in chat?
Oh, can I get a true in
or
chat,
3 or
gamers?
10?
Or however many you can spare, it'd be accurate. And yeah, that's what I ate. And right now I'm home. I'm having a nice little bit of eggnog and some homemade chocolate chip cookies. We're fucking crushing it right now, game.
Hell yeah. Shit, man. You look good. The cut's looking nice.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliments on the fresh cut.
Looking good.
Shaved sides are where it's at. I don't care what anybody says. That's the dream right there.
So, 1 second. Sorry, I flipped off the camera and ran off screen. I got a very evil message earlier. I had to let thine person know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we
Wait,
just
you're
got done. Well,
I'm confused. They're letting you vape just after your procedure, dude.
yeah, I'm down to do whatever. I'm fine.
Oh, sick. That's
Yeah.
great.
No, they're cool with whatever I do. They're like, yeah, we get it, we understand. They're just don't chew on it. I was like, all right, bet I'm. I guess we can go through my Christmas real quick. My Christmas was quite nice, very enjoyable. I did not expect it to be as nice as it was. Got a lot of clothes, lot of clothes. I got the hoodie. You guys might recognize this artist from various retweets on Twitter and such. Drink water and a bunch of other things to embarrass people at GDQ. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. And I got me a lot of plethora of stuff. I got a new PC, basically, new processor, new fan, new motherboard. Only thing that I didn't swap out was the hard drive and the graphics card. Everything I did a bunch of benchmark tests throughout the week on different stuff. I had my man Sharo help me out with a bunch of recording settings and stream settings for optimal viewer experience and recording experience. We've got everything down. Looking good, man. And no temps, like even in loading screens, no temps was reaching above like 45 on shit. So
Okay.
it was doing good. Everything's solid. So the rest of my week, man, not too much. Besides the one extra thing I got for Christmas, my dad got a hand-me-down TV from one of his coworkers who got a Black Friday sale on a brand new like 75-inch TV. He had an old 50-inch. Well, not old. It's a smart TV. It's relatively new, but he gave it to him for free. And I had a TV on my wall that wasn't working any fucking. It had a fucking. So he swapped it out, and it actually has a decent fucking wall mount on it, so I can turn it. So I can full degen, watch Netflix anime, watch anime on my two computer screens, or on my PS4. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Pretty king right now.
I posted pictures of like the angle. It's like the perfect fucking angle for where I sit at. So it's quite nice. What CPU? An 9th gen i7.
Nice.
It's better than my 3rd gen. So
Hell fucking yeah.
it's clocking in a much better motherboard. What else? What else did I do? Honkai, my gacha game of choice, came out on the PC. Been playing that a whole fuck ton. Great. Been playing a bunch of different games that people have gifted me. I'm getting ready. Basically, right now, I'm basically just cleaning up my room a lot, just so I don't leave like a bunch of shit around when I leave for a week. Yeah. And today I went and got my last root canal, so that's all done. I got done about 2.5 hours ago. So yeah, my mouth is numb as shit. I'm really afraid when the numbness goes away, like half my tongue is gone. But other than that, good.
No. You're chilling. You're crushing it.
And like I said, I got painkillers. I got painkillers, boy. We're popping. We're popping out here, bud.
Bitch, you better suck his dick. That's the streamer who's got fucking perks from the dentist, dude.
Exactly. Hey, big chilling out. And now I'm just getting ready for GDQ, man. And it should be a fun time. We definitely have to try to do something during the week for the stream or whatever, and do an impromptu fucking dinner with the boys with us four. It'd be pretty fun. Hell yeah.
Have a cardboard cut out of BB in the back.
Where do we do it at, though? That's what I'm wondering.
Probably just at the airport. Probably be the best place to do it.
The Goon Hotel, dude. The Goon Hotel.
Yeah, the Goon Hotel. But yeah, that's been pretty much it. I'm trying to think of like what else I got, but I mean, I got Indivisible. Woo! I'm very pumped up.
TR.
Still ain't started it.
Thank you, Kay, for getting me. I started it. I want to stream it.
I thought you were gonna stream it.
That's why That's why I started it when I was doing my benchmark thing, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to stream this. I shouldn't do that." So, and when I get back, I'm just basically laying down the groundwork for when I get back, because I've got because also on Christmas, the day after Christmas, I did a card opening stream. Got back to that bit. Opened up a bunch of cards, pulled a bunch of shit. So I'm queuing things up to get sold when I get back. Like, second I get back, I put shit back on the market. Get the business rolling, baby. This 2020 is the year for me. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I basically laid out my goals for the next year, which we can get into. Anyways, Dax, your Christmas, my man. Your Christmas a week. How's it going?
It's busy. Had both my sisters in town with both of their husbands, and each of them have 2 kids. One, Jade's 8, Jet's going on 14 now, and is like taller than all of us. It's really weird.
Wait, are his parents just fucking an Amazon and a basketball player, respectively?
No.
Oh no, he just got the lottery?
No, yeah, she did.
Really?
Yeah, she's a
Netflix original series?
She's been 5'10" since like age 10.
Start passing out her phone number. That girl's she's never gonna have to work a day in her life. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't worry about it.
So she's 8, 14, and then Swayze's kids are like 2 years and 8 months respectively. So it's a very interesting divide in terms of.
It just occurred to me that I just basically hit him up with the grandpa talk of like, you got a boyfriend yet? Oh, I'm old as fuck.
Oh god. Well, I mean, you literally shaved a couple years down. You're looking hip. The sides.
Yeah, I'm looking like one of the how do you do fellow kids.
Do you got it all the way around the back? Is it an even line? I didn't look. No, okay, so it goes. I can't tell with the headphones.
It's all the way around.
Oh, you did what I did.
I see.
You did what I did. Shit,
It's the good
looks
shit.
good, man. Looks
I
good.
fucking love this look. I love it on everybody.
Might consider it.
Good.
I haven't changed my fucking haircut in a long time, so that concept is a little scary to me. But
I hear you.
we'll see. So yeah, they were in town for about a week. This is the first time we've had them both, like all of us together, and my dad and everything in town. Cat, Maru, please, you gotta hold on. Jesus fuck. I gotta move that. First time we had them all in town together with my dad and I since about roughly 3 years ago, and first time we've had him like in town for Christmas, just visiting or whatever. So that was pretty different, pretty hectic, but it was really nice. So it went by super fast. We were super busy, so I didn't get as much like kind of like one-on-one time with just like my sisters and I as I wanted to, but it was still really nice, and seeing all the kids and everything just enjoying themselves was cool. Little Jax, Swayze's kid, he was just talking. It was crazy because I was just up in Portland not a few months ago when Aceuhh came down to pick me up to Seattle, and then we flew to Evo and everything. And the most like he would come up and he would be like, here's train, I have train, woo, and then he would show it to me and then leave. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Now he's like having like full on conversations, and like of course he's a little they're at the age where he's like a parrot, so he'll just repeat shit. So I had to be a little careful about what I said, but for the most part, it was fine. My sister's.
Where did you hear that word?
Yeah.
Uncle Dax told me.
My sister's.
told me about OnlyFans.
My sister's curse way more than me. Say stupid shit all the time. So it was a nice time. I got no, I mean it's not a whole lot I really need. Got some money from my dad and everything, but my grandparents and sisters came through a bit. Sisters got me these dope ass like beer soaps that are made out of hops and shit, and they smell awesome. Got some of that. Yeah. Grandmother got me some socks with like Illuminati pyramids on them. So that was neat.
Thank you, Coat Gaming.
So I was like, all right, cool. Oh man, that's it. Yeah, I mean, oh god, so much of it went by so fast. Because like between that and then like as soon as that was over, as soon as Swayze left that Saturday, it was like, okay, I gotta start prepping for GTQ. Start cleaning up again and doing all the shit. So I haven't really been thinking about it much. But chilled out. Watched. Didn't watch as much Christmas shit as I planned, but I did have when I was straightening up on a little bit after on Christmas Day after the kids had torn through all their shit and straightening up. I had the good old Grinch with Jim Carrey on, so that was cool. So hell yeah. And God, it's so funny shopping for little kids when you haven't done it in such a long time, and just seeing like what the general toy aisles look like in like a Target or some shit.
Oh yeah, dude, it's spooky.
Everything, like all the girls section, it's all pink and colorful just like it always is, but everything's like shit themed, like literal just spirals of shit.
Why?
Like Poo Poo Pals or whatever the fuck. Like everything's like glittery shit, glittery turds with like smiley faces on them, and that and a bunch of other things. It's all like 50 million layers of plastic and foam and other bullshit just to get to like some miscellaneous randomized item in the very middle of it that's like the size of your pinky toe. That's just gonna get eaten or lost. I'm like, what the fuck? It was weird. Then you go to the boys section, it's just the same as it's always been. Here's some guns and superheroes and Hot Wheels. I'm like, oh, this is the same. Why is all the girl stuff like just? But all the girl stuff is like, here's some glittery shit and some creepy animals holding the glittery shit up. Like, look here. Like, okay. Fucking what?
Quick shout out to my man Keanu. Keanu's one of my locals in my fighting game scene. He's a pretty decent Tekken player. He's streaming right now, but when he was tweeting out, he knew that I was doing the cast today, so he listed. He was like, also check out my boys cast, Aceuhh, with the Dinner with the Boys link. So hey, good looks, Keanu. Looking good out there.
Good shit.
All right. Anyways, go ahead. Continue.
What's a being? They're not. The Fortnite toy section is kind of dying a little bit. You used to see it on like every other end cap. Now now you don't see it as much. But I did see Ninja's fucking big smiling face with like an officially licensed headband of his with like the blue hair sticking out. And all I can think of when I see his big like just smiling on the packaging, all I can think of is like, what do you say, you little shit? Just him
What the hell do you say, you little shit?
That's all I can think of, just him getting pissed off. But
race relations have never been worse than they've been right now. I swear
Really
to God,
haven't.
this game pisses me off. Something fierce.
what are you playing?
Fucking Mario Kart, baby. You
Oh,
know
there you
what
go.
it is.
There
We're
you go.
grinding.
God.
I'm loading up that Honkai. Man, I'm about to have a good stream, boys.
Yeah, not a whole lot aside from that. Just a lot of fucking offline family.
What'd you
time,
get,
Big
dude?
chilling.
What'd you get? Come on,
I mean,
man.
I got some socks, got some stuff. I got my new the big thing. I think I talked about this a little while ago. And my dad was like, "Hey, I'm gonna get something like decent sized thing for like all of y'all, and they all know what they want. What do you want?" And I'm like, "Well, I could use this new tablet." So I got the new tablet in. It's very nice. So that's working. That's working very, very, very well. It's an XP Pen 15.6 Pro
That's a big boy.
thingamabob. It's a big boy. It's a big boy.
Right.
Big boy, bigger.
Bro, he's in the
Used to.
land of the free, dude.
So I got that.
Greg is touched down in the land of the free.
Oh,
dude.
Greg's in America.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, Greg.
It's spooky
Yeah,
how close
not a
GDQ
whole-
is.
I know.
No, right? This one hasn't had that much of a build up. It's more or less like we kind of get to the week and we're like, oh, I guess we gotta go.
Well, we're so used to it. And we also don't keep up
Yeah,
as much in
it's
scenes or
true.
whatever. Like back when we were
True.
constantly going to TeamSpeak and be like, dudes, tomorrow, dudes, and it's like a lot more. No, now it's just like we've done this before.
Yeah, we're
This
veterans
ain't
at this
my
point.
First rodeo, partner.
True.
But but I also did get I got one thing, and I held off on playing it till yesterday. I started it yesterday, but a friend of mine gave me a just. I'm kind of glad. Well, I'm glad someone else bought it instead of me. But he got me a copy of Catherine Full Body.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
so I'm playing it now. Obviously, I have my issues with
True.
We're gonna talk
With-
about that.
with
We're
the
gonna talk
game.
about that.
Really?
I'll probably I'll when I give it a couple playthroughs now that I have it, I'll probably talk about it more on the cast next time. But
Yeah, I'm
It-
gonna.
it-
Your
what I-
issues
what I-
with Catherine or with full body specifically?
Full Body specific, I love Catherine.
I've
I'm gonna play Catherine.
Adore
No, I've
everything.
I've watched XQC play Catherine. That's the only time I've
Yeah.
ever seen it.
I'm
the-
gonna play Catherine here soon, and then my friend Kay is gonna lend me her copy of Full Body.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be in the same boat as you. I've never watched a playthrough of Catherine ever, so be interesting.
Catherine is one of my absolute favorite games ever in every
Okay.
every aspect, especially the gameplay. A lot of people I know are like, yeah, the puzzle game's fine. I absolutely adore it.
Yeah.
Fucking love that game. So for them to come out do the usual Atlas thing where it's like, hey, here's this update of a game where we made it worse. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
We added more content, but we still made it worse. They do this weird thing with that. So I'm playing. I will say, like, I'm I'm on like the 5th day. I'm like, maybe a little over halfway. So I mean, you can. I blow through multiple playthroughs, so I played it enough to where I don't get stuck very much.
Yeah.
The main stuff that's changed with Full Body is that obviously they have the new character Rin, who is Catherine with a Q. You just call it fucking Rin. Who funny enough, like in the anime cutscenes, the design I don't mind at all, just because the way it's drawn, it looks all right. But then the fucking bubblegum hair model in game is obnoxious to me. I can't stand the design with the model. But
it's very bright.
And yeah, it's not.
Why do they call her Rin and not Catherine?
Well, it is Catherine. There's a bit.
It's Catherine with
there's a bit with that early on where there's like a gag with it where she's like, "Oh, this is my full name," and he's like, "Another one!" He freaks out. It's more for a gag. But
does she have a penis?
She's packing.
They're not subtle about it at all. It's not a spoiler.
No, they're not.
It's not a spoiler. Like there's straight up a cutscene on like the second day when Rin is like working on at the piano in the bar or whatever, and they'll add these random scenes in there in between other scenes that happen. And I play the game so much to where like as soon as it kicks into a scene, like a Rin based scene, I immediately recognize it. What are you doing?
There's black shit all over my fingers.
Well, then
whole phrasing.
Terms of service.
Disgusting black creature.
I forgot. Shadow said that.
No, Sonic said that.
Sonic
oh
said
no!
We gotta get rid of. Well, he's also Sonic said it. He's like, we gotta get rid of all these black creatures.
It's also like
Shadow said it.
Well, Shadow says disgusting black creatures get out of my face. That's his one quote.
Yeah, they're busting up the cars. And
but Sonic also
black
said,
creatures really mean business.
Yeah, these black creatures really mean business. Oh god, it's so bad.
It's like
some of the photoshops I've seen of that are not tasteful. But God,
I shouldn't laugh like that.
What was I saying? There's a scene very early on where, and I thought they were gonna like lead into this more, or be like it's like, yeah, it's obvious what it's gonna be, but they're gonna save it for way later, like what we saw from the bit. They even saw, I think one of the trailers had this. But there's this one scene like early on where you're just sitting at the bar, in-game scene, and it immediately jumps to a Rin part, and you see like Erica's just like, they get into some sort of conversation about same-sex relationships or whatever, just out of nowhere. And then Erica's like, right. "Hey, Rin, come here. What do you think of same-sex relationship?" I'm like, "Oh, wow." It's like, and she's like, he's like, "I don't know, if you love someone, whatever." And I'm like, so she specifically called, okay, they're not being subtle at all about it. So it's like, okay, cool. Just fine. It's funny. But like, so you have the Rin stuff, you have the remix mode, which is what I'm playing now. They did some weird shit though, where it's like they changed and added like quality of life things that I actually think are too much to make it way too easy, particularly on normal mode by default. And you can't change this, but on normal mode, which is just a step below hard, if you fall off a ledge and like instead of it going no way and you get the continue screen where you fucking hit the right, you die. Or if you like get killed by a boss or something like that, instead of it being immediate death and you go back to wherever you retry or go back to the start of the stage, it just undoes. You fade to black and it's like undo and it just restarts you. And I guess your score lowers a decent bit, but it still puts you right where you are, which I'm like, it's almost too, it's too easy. I figured that would be on like the easy mode or the super easy mode, but it's on normal by default. There's stuff that I turned off where it's like, when you're clinging to a wall to help you, I guess, see where you can like spider crawl to on certain platforms, which is part of the challenge is being aware of it. It'll just like animate a little line for you, and I'm like, oh, that's too much. Like it's just they do all these things. I'm like, that's too much. It's too easy. So I turned whatever I could off for that. But the remix mode it's a little underwhelming so far. It's I thought it was going to be more variety, but basically what they did is that all the stages are the same, but periodically they change certain blocks to be like complete formed blocks. So think of it like a Tetris block, and I mean they vary a lot in their size and their shape, but you'll have a bunch of blocks that are all like formed, but they're all related by like one color, and then you can, when you pull on it, it'll all pull the full unit. And they have unique rules to them as well, but for the most part, it's kind of simple to get around. At least it has been so far, and I'm a decent way of the game in. So I'm kind of hoping they do more with it, but right now I'm like, if this is all it is, then it's not as big of a change to the basic gameplay that was before. I actually find like in some cases I felt like it. I don't know. I felt like it wasn't as much of a. It wasn't more of a challenge. So I don't know if I'm missing the point of the remix mode or not. But yeah, so it's like that. Obviously there's online multiplayer, which is probably the best like reason to have this. Which I think is cool on their part, because they basically looked at this really small dedicated Western scene and were like, man, these people really like to play multiplayer Catherine. Let's put online in it. That was all they did. They acknowledged it and they were like, yeah, we watched this, like these Acid bro people play with him and do these tournaments or whatever. And like, cool, we're gonna put online in. And so I'm like, that's nice. But yeah, like all the people kept making it sound like the Rin stuff would be like, oh, she hangs out on the piano in the back and you go up to her and talk to her if you want. And if you don't talk to her at all, then it won't advance any unique story aspects with her. And it's like, that's a bunch of bullshit. Because it all happens anyway.
Really?
Like she's fully, like, every time from the very beginning, whenever Vincent talks to her, it's like a different character talking to her. It's the most just like every time he comes up to her, it's straight up like, it just sounds like, it's like, are you doing okay? Is everything all right? We're so happy to have you here. I'm so, because the whole thing is like, he saves her. There's a cutscene in the beginning where I guess he saves her from some stalker dude. And she has amnesia. And so he gets her a place in the apartment next door to him. And he's helping her work as a pianist in the bar, in the Stray Sheep. And like all the other characters around are so supportive and everyone knows her and like, her notoriety is increasing or whatever, and it's just, and she's just sitting around. She's like, "Thank you for," and then it's like, you have all that, which is already like, oh god, it feels way too, I don't know, it's way too much. But then, and I know the general gist of where this goes, but like, I was in the Nightmare World when you go up to one of the little checkpoint areas where you can talk to the sheep and you can buy items and you go into the little thing and he's like, hey, do you like watching, anal sex or oral sex? And you got to pull the thing. It's like, well, which one is it? There's a part where a ghost thing of Rin playing a piano is just up there and she's talking to you and then sheep around you are like, oh, she plays the piano. Now I have like the motivation to go. And it changes the thing. I'm like, this is weird. And I guess she remembers everything that happens in the dream, so she'll talk to you in real life. And it's like, I'll see you tonight, Vincent. And Vincent's like, okay, what? And it's like, she's just constantly ever present. And every time she's there, it makes the tone of the game and the scenes that she's in really weird. Like it's a different game. Like I'm playing a weird, like uplifting visual novel when I'm playing Catherine. So
yeah.
It's just very jarring when it happens, and Vincent turns into like just the like. I don't know if this character was made as a way to compensate for people that were complaining about not wanting to play as Vincent because they feel like he's an asshole, and they feel like, look how much of a good guy he is because all the things he's doing for Rin. He's so nice, and it's just like constantly in your face, and it's like, dude, this is fucking annoying. They also have this weird tendency because it's newer and they have newer cutscenes that are animated for it. Every time there's a unique Rin cutscene, it's the last thing I'll say about it, but every time there's a unique Rin cutscene, it's animated in a very different way, like the way it's edited and shot. Because before, the old scenes of Catherine were very, very simple. It's just like character. Sometimes they'll do some weird shaky cams, sometimes they'll do zooms, but they don't really get super dynamic with the way they edit or the way the camera is positioned or anything like that, the way they do shots. Whereas this, like, it feels like they watched a fucking lot of like Bakemonogatari and we're just like, let's just like mimic that. So they have constant like weird cuts and like shaft shots and shit. Just like abrupt things, I guess, to be sort of like anime artsy is kind of what I call it. And I'm like, this is cute. And sometimes it's like, oh, that was a really nice scene. I really like the direction for that. And so they'll do cool stuff, I guess, especially now after doing Persona. And they're like, okay, cool, we want to be more dynamic with it, but it also makes it really jarring. Because not only are the scenes, they look super different, but they feel tonally different because 9 times out of 10, Rin is there.
Yeah.
So every time it starts up, I'm just, I'm like taken out of it a little bit. Or a lot of it. So
it's really hard to imitate what Monogatari did there. So, hey, y'all have fun with that.
Well, they like the basic thing they'll do a lot is, for example, like, okay, like a character is talking and they go through a whole sentence, but like as they're talking for about maybe 14 frames, somewhere in the middle of the sentence, it cuts to like a picture of a wall.
Yeah.
And then just cuts back, and you're like, "What was that?" And don't worry about it.
Or they'll do some weird scenic, like, or a quick cut to some inanimate object.
Yeah, or
that
characters
has some sort of meaning or a different.
Or characters like reacting to something, but you only see from like this part of the hair up, and like it's like a tall shot or something. They'll do shit like that, where I'm like, okay, sure, sure. It's just weird. So yeah, like I guess like the main thing for me, like the whole remix mode is being really underwhelming, but maybe it'll get better. Just like if you're gonna play fucking Catherine, just get it on PC. Just play Catherine Classic or get the originals. Like,
true.
I'm only playing it because someone gave it to me. So I love, and again, that's one of my all-time absolute favorite games. So I highly recommend the original version. Very much so. That's me bitching about Catherine.
Vash, how was the Christmas? How was the week, brother?
Fucking Christmas was the shit. So Christmas Eve, I got to go to, hold on, I'm racing Mario Kart. I got a chance to go over to Janine's grandmother's house for a nice fucking dinner. And I maintain, okay, so two things. First off, ham's not that bad. Ham is actually pretty good. It's just...
Hey, I'm glad you figured it out.
I'm just, it's unfortunate that white people don't know how to cook ham.
True!
It's true.
So...
True.
It was another instance of I don't know how white food still exists because, like, and you could say this for anything. I've heard similar stories at like Mexican or Salvadorian celebrations and shit. Just like the food they have there is of their culture. They don't like go out of their way to make shit that's for the season if it's not, you know, if they don't know how to cook it. So I went. Her fucking grandma made honey walnut shrimp. Her mom made Filipino spaghetti, which has like fucking hot dogs and shit in it. It's cool.
Oh, fuck.
I know, dude. It's hitting. The ham was fucking excellent. We had macaroni salad, which had like fucking raisins. It was very sweet, but it was very good. They had all sorts of good shit. And then we were just booling. They had a new dog. Like her grandma got like an 11-month or 11-week-old. It's a purebred toy breed. She can afford that shit. Her name's Chelsea.
Like that?
Yeah, it came out that straight out the wrapper.
Chelsea.
Yeah, her name's Chelsea. She's fucking adorable.
Oh,
she was teething, so she was biting the shit out of me, and she kept going for Neen's feet, which was hilarious. I was pissed though because that meant that the dog got the feet before I did, but you know we're not going to discuss that. It was just a great fucking night. They had reruns of like old dog pageants and shit on the TV in the living room. We cuddled and watched that for a bit. It was a good fucking Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, she came over to my place and we had prime rib for dinner. We opened presents and shit like that. I got the Nintendo Switch, which is definitely the biggest gift I got. And it was the Mario Kart 8 edition. So while I was waiting for Neen to come over, I played with my sister, my family. She came over. She was talking all that good shit. But she got mollywopped because she's nothing against the Drift King.
Bro!
It's all right. She's a salty because she could dig me down like she did with Connect 4. But it was a wash. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that shit was hitting. And we after that we chilled, had prime rib, had some pie, and then we watched The Hobbit, which is her favorite movie. So we cuddled up in the living room, watched that shit, had a good old time. It was a good Christmas.
The Hobbit is her favorite movie?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Not any of the Lord of the Rings movies?
That's fucked up.
No, that's the thing. Her and I are like
look.
a generation apart.
Look, I'm gonna have to toss hands with my girlfriend. Here.
I know.
The Hobbit wasn't good.
No, it wasn't. But No, it wasn't. But she like
Look in the Discord right now, Vash. That's me to your girlfriend.
just guns.
I don't know why those guns fit so perfectly on Mariah Carey.
Oh, I
She
saw
stays
you
strapped.
added me with
True.
that shit. I was like, damn, she's strapped.
True.
No, that was her movie that she like saw how they made it and shit like that. So she like got in to see all the special features and all the behind the scenes shit. So that was what got her into wanting to do editing and post production and shit like that. So
Cool.
it's not necessarily that she's like a great movie. It's just it's special to her. So we watched that.
I understand.
So yeah, it was a good fucking holiday. And then tomorrow we're gonna go ice skating. We're gonna get ramen because I want fucking ramen. And then we're gonna find somewhere nice in the city to go watch the fireworks at. So we're chilling.
Oh yeah, she pumped you leaving for a week so you can stop annoying her.
No, she's better make sure. Like she'll swing on somebody if they try to get close to me.
Yeah, I got you.
Like she'll swing on a crossdresser. She doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
know.
she. Damn,
She got-
that's true love.
Yeah, she gets down like that. So I would pay to see it.
Hey,
Pay to see her beat the shit. Hey, run the set. Run the set. We
Hey.
got parking lots all over Orlando. Let's do it.
absolutely.
Bro, they were playing Melty in the parking lot of the Wawa in Orlando at CEO Taku.
Hey man,
Hey, we about to be yo.
we're
If we
gonna
don't
run
run, if we don't run, yo, bring your laptop.
me.
Yeah.
I might. I don't know.
All right. Well, if you do, we got to run sets at the GDQ parking lot and take pictures
Oh shit, you're right.
of Melty.
Of Melty?
Yeah.
Yo, Melty.
Hey,
No,
yo,
no,
Mel.
no, 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 no. I have the laptop set up. You zoom in on it. It's Fight of Animals.
True.
Is that poverty though? I feel like that's...
Jamie's got that on his laptop, so we could set that up. That picture. Oh, that's poverty as fuck. What do you mean? That game is degenerate as shit.
It can be degenerate. Don't make it
It's-
poverty.
It's really degenerate. Have you not seen that game? It's pretty degen and pretty.
I don't know, man. I spit on the false queen.
Yeah, up until you see that fucking cat do some loops on your ass.
No, I'm not trying to get looped by standing cat, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's gonna loop your ass.
Not trying to get looped by the cat, dude.
So,
They hurt them.
oh, and she, out of everything she got me, she also got me a board game. She got me a fucking Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Hmm.
So I might bring that
What the fuck
along.
is that?
It's fucking cool. It's one of those
Oh,
games where like
wait.
you build out tiles and shit.
Yeah. No, I played. I want to say the name Betrayal carries over, and they have like different things themed around it. Because I want to say I played something like that. Is it like you set a bunch of tiles that create pathways in these rooms that you have to like navigate, and then there's all these different outcomes that can happen. They have the like. Yeah. I played.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen a YouTube video.
I played. You know what? No, I played Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. And it was super. It was super fun.
Last year, GOG had that the game that the people that Until Dawn made, where it's like a choice game. Like you have to vote. Like you're all in the same room and you have to vote on your phones for like what choice you want to
Oh,
make.
it's like
Yeah.
you're watching a thing.
Oh, Until
Yeah.
Dawn.
No, but it was made by them. But it's like
what
an
was it?
actual game that they made where it's like you have to vote on your phones and shit.
I feel like I know what the fuck. How is that not Until Dawn? Anyway.
Until Dawn doesn't actually have multiplayer.
Hmm.
Like Until Dawn is just like you pick. But this one had like little games where it's like whoever wins the little mini game on screen gets like a point where they can take over and make the choice instead of having to vote on it and shit. But most of us agreed on everything.
Hmm.
So we were just like, we just want to see this story.
Yeah.
Man of Medan was the newest one that they did.
Yeah, that was just the normal game because that's part of the series that they're doing. But I think I know what you're talking about. They had the other thing.
I forget what it was called.
Was it all
We'd have
live
to ask-
action? Was it all live action stuff?
No, it looked just like Until Dawn. Like it has real actors, but they are like put into the game.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And then
Okay.
as far as the week goes, I started watching a TV series on Netflix finally. Something I've never done before. The Witcher.
Oh,
Oh,
my
how's that
dad's watching that. Every time I walk by him, he like Geralt's doing some weird shit. And I was like, "Hey, let's Geralt." My dad was like, "How the fuck do you know that?" I was like, Father, I've watched the video game.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, okay, that's just wrong. It's weird, but
Everyone seems to like it.
it's decent. It's got some weird fucking beats and some weird editing shit. Like something that always just stood out as odd to me was that like Geralt's about to dick some random girl down, but if the music wasn't telling you that it was about to get freaky, you'd be like, why is she going in for the lips right now? That's weird. Get away from
Geralt doesn't do that though.
he fucks.
Oh, he fucks.
Yeah, he
Oh,
fucks Yennefer.
No, Yennefer's not in at this point in the story.
Oh.
Like it literally cuts back to Geralt waking up next to just a random whore. And you know that because she says she is. That's not
True.
conjecture.
That's true.
That's lore.
He wakes up and he goes, "Oh, who are you?" And she's like, "Some random whore."
I'm gonna be like, well, yeah, where's my money? Be like,
I'm a thought.
I am a thought.
so it's good. So I'm gonna keep watching, and I started it, so I got to finish it. So that's my life right now.
Okay.
And yeah. Oh, and I got Astral Chain.
Oh yeah. You saw that?
Yep. I don't like it.
Okay.
How far are you in?
That's most platinum games nowadays.
I'm a couple files in.
Have you gotten
And,
to where I think it started chapter 3 or the end of chapter 2, whichever ones, they basically just put you in a tutorial thing and they're like, here's all the rest of your shit.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Because everyone was telling me to give it a better chance up to that point and be like, oh, you're judging it too early. And then I got to that point and I was like, yeah, I still don't like it.
It definitely feels like it has some of the worst decisions about platinum games that I hate.
Yeah.
Like just how large some of the attacks are.
Mm.
Because you gotta dodge that shit, and
Yeah.
the fucking dodge window is not exactly super forgiving. It's weird because playing as the twins feels like, you know, those motherfuckers with the batons in Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not Raiden, one of the enemies that he
Yeah,
just fucking
yeah.
cuts down like they're memes. Yeah, just imagine if you're playing as that. That's sort of how it feels, because you have about that much latency to your shit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm gonna keep playing it, but I also wish I had a pro controller, because right now I just got the thing that fuses the two Joy-Cons together as my pad, and that one's good, but it's not like home.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I only played like the first 2 files of Astral Chain and never went back to it.
I got 4 or 5 in and I just couldn't, I just don't like it.
I made it all the way to file 8, and then I just got bored.
Nobody
I got very,
beat that
very
fucking game.
bored.
I got too irritated trying to say, okay, well, maybe I can make this work, or maybe I can adjust this when I'm having to work under like such like frame rate does what it wants, and the game's color palette and lack of anti-aliasing makes it really difficult to understand what I'm looking at visually. And it's like, man, if this is on PC, maybe I'd have a better base of understanding, but even then I don't think I would enjoy the mechanics as much. There's just way too many things compounding it all to where it's like I can't really find the fun for me. But I wish I could, because the people who liked it really, really liked it, and I wanted to be there, but couldn't.
Fucking Mark.
Yeah, no, Mark loves it, and I wish I did.
Oh, Mark loves Astral Chain?
Yeah, he loves Astral Chain. Loves.
He's weird.
Yeah,
Don't talk to
I
him.
know.
I'm kidding.
I
Fucking wow.
Stop. We need to stop talking to him. God damn it.
We need to get him out.
When are we canceling him, boys? We've got all the tea.
It's like Mark comes in and he's like, dude, let's watch Gundam. And I'm like, I'm taking a shit.
Be like,
Leave me alone.
Come on, leave me alone.
Fucking weirdo.
I'll
It's like, come on,
watch-
let's lick some feet, dude. And like, fuck off, dude.
You're like,
I'll watch Gundam.
dude, watching anime is the shit.
True.
Unless
True.
you're
I started a new. True. I started a new-ish anime. Not new, but new for me because I haven't seen it yet.
Mhm.
Fate.
Oh,
Right? Yeah, Fate Stay Night, the one with Rin and thighs.
Are you watching
Alright.
Unlimited Blade Works or just the original?
Unlimited Blade Work. Look, I got a Nintendo. I gotta at least watch it.
no, there's no saving him.
Yeah.
I was just telling Shib earlier when it was Christmas many years ago, and I got a random anime figure, and it was of Rin. And I was like, whoa, what's this? And my mom was like, yeah, that was for me. I got it for you. I know you like your figures. I found that one online. She's cute. I don't know where she's from, but I thought you would like it. And I'm like, I do.
I'll be like,
it.
same.
Be like,
My
same,
mom-
same, dude. Same.
My mom got me a fucking Hanakawa Nendo
Yeah.
this year.
Oh, this
And
is.
I didn't ask for it.
It means she's watching the stream.
That
bud.
means my mom's got good looks. Good shit, mom.
It means she's spying on you.
Eh, whatever. She has me on Twitter, dude. I can't get anything by her.
Well, you got an Nintendo out of it, so it worked out.
Hey, works out for me. Fuck it, dude. But yeah, is that the week's the Christmas? All right, great. Let's move on to news. The Day of Reckoning has begun, boys.
Not for
What do you
what?
mean?
Did
For Papa John's.
Papa John showed up, dude? He ain't
Really?
doing his word.
You think that man was?
Oh, I didn't even.
thought he was fibbing?
I wasn't
The
even thinking.
Domino's CEO died in a snorkeling accident, aka got drowned.
You really think motherfuckers are putting hits out over pizza?
Did he really?
What do you mean? What do you
Did you not see the tweet? Okay, all right. I will show you the tweet.
He
It
said
is-
the
this
day
is
of
real-
reckoning will come.
I know I saw, but you mean
He
tell me
said
it's-
he doesn't know anything about pizza.
and the same, and within 2 hours, the Domino's CFO dead in a snorkeling accident, and then the former Dojo's pizza owner sentenced to 65 years for sex crimes against children.
It could be just it could just be
What?
a bad day for people that make pizza.
What's
Shit.
happening in the pizza world?
It's the Day of Reckoning, dude.
Anything could be possible out there, man.
And then I had Domino's the next day. I'm probably gonna die at
Yeah,
GDQ.
you're dead. You don't
You're
think
done.
that Papa John's putting hits out on these motherfuckers, Vash?
Over pizza? No.
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Look at
Come on.
Did you see how greasy he was in that interview?
Look, listen, Shib. Motherfuckers are greasy at GDQ for sport. I don't need to hear shit about the emotional turmoil of Papa John's, dog. Come on. Nobody's seeing showers in 2019 or 2020. Come on.
All right, on a scale of 1 to Smash player, how greasy are GDQ attendees?
I put him at about a
I mean, most.
Yeah, I was
of them,
about
most,
to say it's 7.
No,
I mean, I'm up
most of them are Smash players. So by default, like, and this isn't a 3-day event. This is a 7 to 8. So
How
Yeah.
many people? Okay, here's a better question. How many people do you think are actually stopping at the body wash aisle when they go to CVS pharmacy? When they go to stock up their room, they're going, "Oh no, I'm sorry. What's that? Axe? I don't know you. Coca-Cola
40.
and vodka? Yes, ma'am.
40, 45,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
40 to 45 out of 3K. That sounds about right.
There was still this great video made by, I think it was either Glank or something on YouTube, and just the refusal of Smash players to actually bathe. Like, it's not even just like, oh, I forgot. It's like, no, did you know that it's bad for your health to
It's like-
shower
it's-
every day?
The way I compare it to is the same. It's the same way I compare. I think of people who they go to the bathroom, flush, and then just walk
Mhm.
out.
Yep.
They don't. If you do that, you don't forget. That's a habit. You just don't care.
Yeah.
Actually die.
Yeah.
Actually leave
Yeah.
this plane, because I don't need your fucking hands touching whatever they may touch.
Especially with that many other people around, like, don't.
It's just
Don't
they
spread
just
your
don't care.
germs.
They just don't care. What was the tournament where every CRT had like 4 bottles of Axe on it? That happened recently. Someone tweeted some photos from it, and they looked up. They looked up. Someone was at a set, and they're at his table, and they looked up, and on CRT, they were like, "Oh, it's a bottle." And they looked over, and there were more bottles, and they looked at every TV in the room, and there's bottles. In
Every
single
TV
room.
had a
Yep.
bottle of Axe.
Yep.
That's horrible though, because then
I
everything
love it.
smells like middle school, dude. Ew.
I went to my high school recently to get some transcripts, and dude, like the pure odor of just like body spray and clean faces literally just pissed me off. Like I was like, I can't believe I did this every day. Like what the fuck?
Yep.
I was a little pothead back then too, so I was part of the problem.
Make sure take a shower, everybody.
Please,
All right?
please shower.
I'm taking care of
It's
a
not
baby
hard. They feel good.
24/7, and I still take a shower every single day.
Think about all the
It's
masturbating
not
you could
hard.
do in the shower. You could optimize the time. You know how you sit around and you're like, oh, I'm masturbating. My dick is so sweaty. Oh, this is so gross. Just do it in the shower, man. It'd be great.
You know, I can count on one hand the amount of times I've ever jerked in the shower. I've only done it like twice. I don't know.
I mean, you know, some people like that.
Ain't my forte, bro. Spot.
Yeah. Each his own.
I mean, dude, it takes too long.
Not if you got the right technique.
I didn't realize you had a
Yeah.
technique.
Sometimes it's
Jerking
like
in the shower.
I just want to get it done.
All right.
And you just you know, 3 minutes tops.
I mean, we
Yeah,
can
well,
ask Vash. He used to be a chronic masturbator
That's
back
true.
in the
That's
day.
true. That's true.
When he gets back, we can ask him that question.
Dude, since speedrunners are such like fiends for saving time, just tell them to like take their toothbrush and toothpaste into the shower with
Dude.
them, and they will optimize their teeth brushing. Like they would be like, "Oh, that would be amazing!" And then they would instantly take a shower every single day, dude. They'd be like, "I can't. I'm saving so much time." What do you mean?"
It makes me think this has happened a couple of times where I'd be in such like an immediate rush to where it's like I'm so late for something really important, but I can't go smelling like shit. I just can't bring myself to do it.
Oh, dude, I literally.
So I'm straight up.
Dude, I was going to a tournament, and I think I was like 20 minutes on my way. I had already taken a shower, but I realized I didn't put on deodorant. So you know what I did? I turned around. I turned around to put some deodorant on. My mom literally asked, "What the hell are you doing back here?" I forgot to put on deodorant. My bad. I won't do that.
Feel like that.
Even if I shower, fuck that, dude. What the hell? I'm not trying to be a statistic for the FGC. Fuck that.
You're right. I just remember like
statistic.
I just remember I had this happen a couple times where I'd be so late and I just could not bring myself to skip on the shower. So I'm like, all right, so how can I optimize this really shitty scenario where it's like I have to spend at least like I have like this 10-minute window. I'm gonna give.
Hey
myself.
Vash, you were gone. We need an insight from a former chronic masturbator like you. Masturbating in the shower.
Okay, so I've recently taken to it. It's not that. It's
Recently.
Yeah, because I didn't like doing it much before. But you know, now it's like, you know, porn doesn't do it for me in the same ways that it used to. So
Mhm.
now we gotta just move on. You know, we gotta change the whole atmosphere. Like, you know how, you know, in feng shui and shit like that, you don't want your office space to be in your bedroom because you don't want to associate it with work. It's like that. So we gotta just cleanse the whole chakra of the place of hand on my dick. So I mean, you can do it. You can do it quite easily. You know, I personally apply Jergens lotion to my schlong. It's great. It's efficient. Just got to make sure you don't apply water directly to it, because the last thing you want to get is lotion down your dick. That's not a good look. It's not a good play. We can
Doesn't
optimize it a
feel
little bit
good.
better. True.
Ooh.
Any dick burners in chat? All right, so hey, you can get quite far. You can get quite far with a number of tactics. So yeah.
All right.
Well,
So
But back in the day,
See-
you did not, right?
No, I did my best not to. Like, it's just a waste of water, you know, really.
Oh.
If you're trying to be
Like,
environmentally
For
friendly.
me, it just takes too long, dude. Why?
Exactly. True. You know, if you're trying to save on your water bill, you have to run it the entire time, especially if you live with multiple people, because you don't want to necessarily telegraph that you're choking the chicken. So
Mhm.
while you're in your bathroom, you have to have ambient noise running at all times. You gotta seem busy, otherwise people are gonna start getting suspicious. So yeah, you have to have the subterfuge going at all hours of the day, and you know, by the end of it, you've spent so much water jerking off, because you can't multitask. What are you gonna do? You fucking shampoo your hair while you're doing it? No, that's dangerous. You might get tea
do
tree.
the conditioner strategy. You got like a couple minutes of leeway where you're just sitting there.
See, you could optimize. But you know, that's the trick with jerking off is you can't be too regimented because then it becomes like work. And we're not trying to make it, you know, it's not military. It's not Mulan we're talking here. It's you know, we're hitting the kitchen, we're mixing a batch, you know, come on. You know, there's room for art here in the science, so it's important. So yeah, what was the question?
I don't even remember it.
Well, no, I was talking about we were getting to like optimizing the speedrunners optimizing their bathroom.
Oh yeah,
times.
we were talking about hygiene and FGC and shit.
Well, here's the thing. At GDQs, and I think, you know, there's no speculation here because the same trick works at Evo. You jerk off in the shower. That's pretty much the only time.
Well, we weren't talking about jerking off in the shower at GDQ or anything.
Are we trying to give fucking Ned's school survival guide, or are we trying to beat around the bush here? People are trying to we got a whole chat room full of gamers here.
You're
and these
right.
people are going to be locked in a room with 4 other dudes. In some cases 5, depending on the poverty levels.
In our case, 9.
We got separate rooms though. It's a different story, right?
Yeah. Most of, like, separate rooms, but like I think most of us are just gonna have to be in the same room.
Well,
we all have like bed space.
I call you.
All right, bet.
Yeah. So anyway, like, you know, you gotta plan around that.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing is that, like, everybody always says you save on cleanup time, and that's technically true, but at the same time, I mean, you know, it's like you. Okay, for people who are going to be at Awesome Games Done Quick 2020, here's a Linus Tech tip for all of you. You know the little bottle of lotion that the hotel gives you complimentary? That is your new bottle of KY. So you're taking that into the shower with you, and it is your new best friend. So that's just like, because if you buy lotion at the CVS pharmacy while your homies are around, they're going to know what's up. Because you don't need that much moisturizer for a week out. Let's just be honest here.
Mm-hmm.
And no way people are going to be sharing the dick butter. That's just weird. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. What were we talking about?
I don't jerk off during it.
That's, you know, can't relate.
I just don't. I don't know.
I just don't.
This week, you know, this upcoming week, it might be a different thing because, you know, it's chilling, but, you know. Sure.
I mean, there's like 4 bathrooms.
Is there really?
Oh, dude, I can.
Yeah, we have like 3 or something, 3 or 4.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, he's got a plan. I have a plan like I have for every DDQ. Don't beat it. Just be by like the 6th day, I'm just sexually frustrated and pissed. I just want to go home. Great.
I'm just
I'm be here anymore.
I'm just sitting there.
I just want to go home.
So yeah, that's what I would recommend for this one. Because like the lotion that they give you at hotels is just so shit anyway. You're not going to moisturize off the back of it. So you fucking get some value out of it, you know, shit. What?
True.
Yeah. So Papa John's is a serial murderer. Cool.
Yeah.
You didn't believe.
Now he does.
Who are you to point fingers?
Listen, let's just say I got more than a drink when I went downstairs. You know, all right, man. Let's say I was visited by the ghost of pizzas past.
Do you think they call him Papa John in the underworld?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
They call him-
They
that's his
probably
actual
welcome
name?
him. They probably welcome him.
I feel like he's got to have
the,
some sort of code name.
you
Something
mean-
like some extra.
In the criminal underworld, or
Yes, like the criminal underworld.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
I thought
the
probably
fucking
he's going down
hellscape.
and visiting Satan.
No, he's not visiting Hades or something like that. No.
What's up, Mr. Zah?
I'm saying, like, when he's calling out these hits, I don't think they just call him, all right, Mr. Papa John's. Like, I feel they gotta call him something different.
Big Papa.
like,
It's too wholesome.
Well, no, man.
Big Papa.
Papa John.
Papa John.
Sounds like a mobster name, dude.
Does it really? I don't know.
Oh, no, just honestly, they just call him Big Papa John.
Big
I would
Papa John.
Big Papa John.
Big
Do you think
Papa
you can
TJ.
Do you think you can only order from him directly on the day of his daughter's wedding?
Maybe.
You
That
come to
joke's a
me
little too high,
with
bro.
Domino's
You-
on the day of my daughter's
you,
wedding.
you come to me, the Papa John. I believe it. So yeah, who wants? But here's the real talk. Who's gonna order like chain pizza from anything other than Papa John's?
Me all the time.
What do you order? What?
Domino's.
We get Domino's.
I go Domino's.
Really?
Yeah.
Domino's, occasionally Pizza Hut because it's literally like a 2-minute walk away from where I live.
When did
Vash,
people get
Vash,
this
Vash,
against
you have,
prejudice? What?
Vash, you have to understand, dude. I have been saying this since day one. The thing about pizza, fast food pizza places, it is highly varied for where people.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It is extremely varied because you can go. Literally, I think the only thing that people don't say is like Pizza Hut. I think it's such a coin flip between Domino's and Papa John's for where people live. Because Pizza Hut went to delivering and they became shit. They used to be top tier when they were a sit-down restaurant. Now they're
I
dog.
only eat Papa John's. I hate Pizza Hut.
See, Shib understands.
I like Papa John's where I live, but their delivery is like an hour. Domino's is like 30 minutes.
Sometimes you
Less
gotta
than
hold
most of
that,
the time.
dude.
Hold that. I want my fucking food. I'm hungry.
Give me my
I
goddamn food, Papa John.
Me hungry.
Nothing like a little bit of fucking prejudice baked right into the crust. Did you see that tweet from Majin Obama, BB? That shit was gold, dude.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I gotta show it to you, dude. It's so fucking good.
Who was it that he sent that to? Was it Hook?
No. He didn't send it to Hook. Basically, a guy named Powerful Antone was blessing the NLBC monthly with Papa John's in 2019. I knew he liked his pizza with prejudice baked right into the crust.
It's so good.
That's what he said. And then Hook said, "Bigots win again. Chick-fil-A only getting W's. SMH." True. Chick-fil-A is the biggest fucking shit company.
Chick-fil-A ain't hitting.
No.
I mean,
I don't know about all that.
Shib, you're racist. You don't get a say.
Well, Chick-fil-A's not racist. They're homophobic.
No, the same thing. You hate somebody. That's all that matters to me.
Everybody hates somebody.
Chick-fil-A don't hit like it used to.
What did it used to hit like?
I don't know.
You used to be able to taste the homophobia.
It was just-
Baked right into the fucking breading, dude.
Yeah,
Right in
that
there.
pickle in that breading, dude. What do you think that is? That ain't pickle that you're tasting, dude.
That's gay conversion therapy right there, Tom.
That's the guy who looks like the spider from Monsters Inc. that owns Chick-fil-A, dude.
You think that's a brine those pickles sit in? No, dude, this is the tears of the minorities.
There you go. We're hitting it. We're getting deep on this one. I've almost cracked the
That
code.
motherfucker literally looks like the guy from Monsters Inc.
Who?
The creator of Chick-fil-A looks like the spider from Monsters Inc.
The CEO guy?
Yeah.
Shit. God.
Yeah. So
What
what
else
else we got on?
happened?
Yeah, what else we got on the docket for news, dude?
Trying to think.
FF7 demo's coming.
Is it?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there's some. What came out about
It got
that?
added to the PlayStation Store.
Wow.
And then an article came out saying that it was coming.
Don't
Nice.
win, but it's coming.
Yeah, I don't know when they would like post it.
Hey,
Like, when's a good time to post it?
I just want to hear the Maker Reactor remix song. Like, that's all I give a shit about. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, there's a couple of the songs on YouTube. They sound really fucking good. Oh yeah, I don't know when it would come out.
I mean, it can't be super duper far off.
Now, if they put, I think they put the SKU into the PlayStation Store, so it's got to be sometime soon.
Hmm.
Oh, Remind's coming out soon. FF7 demo's coming out. Flights for Halo 1 PC coming out soon.
Yeah, man, I
Pretty
gotta
The
fucking
what?
the Halo 1 PC beta for Master Chief Collection.
Mhm.
Oh, is it?
When does that start?
Yeah, January. I'm like positive, just somewhere in January. Hopefully earlier rather than later. Well, okay, the way that works is it's a flight system, so you kind of have to like sign up on Halo Waypoint to get like an email, and they'll be like, "Hey, you've been selected for the flight system or the flight thing. You can play like a little bit of online and like this one single player map. Have fun. You get to play for like 24 hours or some shit. I don't know."
Hmm.
But the game hopefully will come out sooner rather than later. Please don't be like March or April. Jesus, I would like to actually play it soon.
Okay. Alright. Well, if they're still trying to get, that's like we talked about before, if they're still trying to get fucking Infinite out by next year, like winter, then
they can just stop
they need
development.
the hustle.
Honestly.
Fucking hustle if they're gonna
Yeah.
get these out beforehand.
They could just
I
cancel
agree.
that. Shit, that means I gotta actually play KH3 at some point. Fuck.
You don't have to.
3 months coming. I mean, I'm gonna. Cause I mean, I gotta take it out the shrink wrap at some point.
No,
Is it
I
still
mean,
in the shrink wrap?
It is. I don't even know where the fuck it is anymore. I have to look through my room to find it.
I'll have fun popping your wallet open, dude, for another 30 buckaroos.
It's gonna be 30.
$30 for the
They'll suck
DLC.
my dick too.
Nope.
Why? For what?
A lot of content.
Okay, well that's a different story.
I mean, I'll be honest. It actually is a
lot.
lot of content for DLC. It's a lot of content. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we'll see.
I haven't seen the. I'm doing my best to remain
We'll see.
spoiler free, bud.
I mean, regardless of whether or not it's good, it's a lot of content.
I mean, aside from the fights and a couple keyblades, like everything else it's all these fucking playable characters could just be 30-second fights between them, one a pop.
Okay, they're
That-
also
that-
adding like the entirety of Scala, and there's like a whole secret episode too that we haven't. That I'm pretty sure they haven't even advertised.
I'm really cynical about this
It better
fucking
take place
series.
in fucking
I'm really
Japan.
cynical.
I'm the apologist. What happened?
It better take place in
You know,
Dax turned into the cynic. What happened, dude? This is
like,
ridiculous.
Like you play through level 1 and have the same tone afterwards, dude.
What are you playing, Shib? I see that pad in your hand.
Don't worry about it.
What are you
You
playing,
got the
dude?
honey, you got the Honey Pop 2 Dev Kick, dude. What's going on?
I wish. No, I'm playing something way more degenerate, dude. I'm playing fucking Kingdom Hearts 3.
What is happening? 2020's hitting different.
I'm gonna stop. Speaking of 2020, I'm gonna see what's coming out. So we got Monster Hunter Iceborne PC January 9th. Who's playing that with me?
January 29th? I
Ninth.
might actually.
9th.
Yeah,
So
I
like
might.
the minute I get back from GDQ, I'm installing it.
Do you think DMC5 is going to come out this year?
It'd be crazy if they finished that game. It'd be really cool. Did anyone in the style community find that strategy yet?
Oh no,
No, that's a shame.
we're still looking for it. Any
Don't worry,
second
maybe
now.
y'all can mod it in. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, FE Encore, Switch, January 17th. Who the fuck cares? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, January 17th. Who, whatever.
Oh, I saw the fucking Trunks preview for that. That shit looks garbage.
That game, yeah.
That looks so scuffed.
Everything I see of that game is either look at the game, it looks scuffed, or it's got so much content, there's so much to do. And I'm like, you literally haven't played any other game before. Like,
Every Bandai Namco game fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Like, every in-house Bandai game is fucking trash.
I don't know why.
dude.
I don't know how you have the fucking gall to go from. I know it's not the same people, obviously, but to go from fighters and be like, let's just make a Dragon Ball game that just looks like shit again. Granted, it's better than Xenoverse, but it's
Yeah.
still like, why do things
not
just
hard.
not look
That's what
right?
Xenoverse should look like, honestly. That's what I think.
It'd be a step up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just looks. I don't know. It looks boring.
because I enjoyed Xenoverse. It's just, I don't fucking, like, don't do Kakarot. We don't
There-
need it.
It's also funny, and Pete brings this up because there's been a lot of cases in Kakarot trailers where characters will look okay and then they turn a certain angle, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, you know how you'll see all the fucked up camera angles when they move them? Like when they mod the game in fighters to move them and characters don't look right? There's a reason for that. You know? So you have this model that's like, oh, if you don't have the right shit in the game to make it look correct, whether it be through shaders or modeling tricks or otherwise, so that it looks good from all angles, then it's going to be like most anime games where the moment a character turns from either like a front view or like a kind of a sideways profile view, all of a sudden it's like, whoa, why is your mouth out to here? Why is your nose out to here? Why are your eyes? It gets really fucking weird.
What are those?
But what are those? But
Did they like
No.
try to take the style of fighters and wrote it in
No.
their own engine or something?
no.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't try.
I don't even know like
What
how
did they build
well,
it with?
Well, it's just normal models and Unreal. It's like nothing. It's just a matter of like how the models and textures are manipulated. Which again, like Fighters is a lot stricter because you can be a lot stricter because of the limitation on the view of the camera, as well as when you're watching those little intros, outros, cutscenes, or whatever, they can manipulate everything frame by frame to look correct as they want it to. That's why it looks so accurate. But there's a lot of direct manipulation there. Whereas it's like this is a giant ARPG where we have to have the models just normally animated because that'd be way too time consuming. And I understand that. But the moment I see Vegito kind of turn and look down this way, and I'm like, why do you have this fucking like Ocarina of Time Link nose going on? Like it's gonna, you know, it's just gonna look bad like most anime games do. Most anime games don't look good. So it's just how it is. But
Bandai Namco's the king of shitty looking anime games.
You know what game still looks good though? Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection comes out on January 21st. 5 really fucking good ass 2D platformers. Please play them.
You know what's
They're all
funny?
good. I love those.
They're
games.
all good.
That's my favorite Zero.
That's my favorite like Mega Man series is Zero series.
That's my color that I use in Marvel 3. I like the ZX Zero color.
That's cool.
Now that I have a Switch, I actually care about what's getting ported to it. Like I'm actually low key.
Oh no, you're turning into one of the. Put it on Switch. You're soon enough, dude. You're gonna be on Twitter on everything that's ever released. Put it on Switch.
Oh,
Put it
hell
on
no.
Switch.
Coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Dude,
You gotta add on Twitter. You gotta add was it Pornhub Aria or whatever? Be like, when's Pornhub on the Switch, dude? Come on, I'm trying to nut. I'm trying to nut on the go.
I've
dude.
never heard of Dark Souls, but now that it's on the Nintendo Switch,
Never heard of boobies, but now that they're on the Switch, crazy.
we'll have to check them out sometime.
Dude, DMC3 is coming out as a standalone game. I'm gonna get it.
There you go.
Are you actually?
I may as well. Shit, like what else am I gonna do on the fucking thing, dude?
Yeah.
Shit.
They get Cuphead or Link's Awakening.
Hell, fuck. Okay, Link's Awakening maybe. Cuphead probably not.
Could get
Bro, that thing
fucking
runs at
8.
60 FPS undocked
It's pretty nice.
for Cuphead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was amazed.
It's kind of depressing that that's a marker of quality, but you know.
You could also get the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition, which is going to be on PS4, Switch, Android, and iOS January 23rd.
I would much rather get it on PS4.
Probably much
Kingdom
rather
Hearts
do
3 Remind, also January 23rd. Journey to the
That's not on the
Savage
Nintendo
Planet,
Switch.
28th.
That's
Warcraft
so-
3 Reforged.
Is that almost done?
What?
Reforged?
It's
I
coming
see
out.
so
Well,
many
it's coming out. It's coming out January 28th. So I would assume.
I see so many random fucking things on my my recommendeds for YouTube of just like, oh, dude, look at these models and shit. Dude, I never followed the pro scene for this. Please don't talk to me.
And yeah, that's mainly January. There's a couple games I haven't heard of, so therefore they don't matter.
Or for the
Oregon,
best games ever.
Wizardry, Labyrinth of Lost Souls, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, Through the Darkest of Times, Cook Serve Delicious 3, and Journey to the Savage Planet, which I believe I've heard of actually, but I don't know what it's about. But all that is literally all like January 28th through 30th. So there's some stuff.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
games.
like-
2020 is looking like it's going to be hitting.
Yeah, like March and April is going to be real.
Grand Blue, Grand Blue, Grand Blue.
Yeah, in February we got Grand Blue.
It's literally the only thing I care
that's all
about, dude.
I want.
I literally am so excited to play that fucking game, and I just want to create content for it, honestly.
It'll be fun for a week until people drop it.
Well, for them, I really just play that game.
Oh, you're
Hey,
gonna
fuck
drop-
them, dude. I'm still
Y'all
out here
gonna drop
playing
it, too.
Marvel Infinite.
I'll drop it too.
I want to make content and actually try to enjoy it.
Until you drop it.
I'm not gonna drop it.
Yeah, you will.
I don't want to play Dragon Ball anymore, dude. There's nothing else to
And
fucking
you're gonna
play.
be going right back.
No.
Fuck Dragon Ball, dude.
Seriously.
Damn Dragon Ball.
If they announce another goddamn season of that game, I'm gonna spit.
We are dropping
over
that
Bandai
game
Namco,
as
dude.
soon as fucking Grand Blue drops, dude.
As soon as they announce Buff Roshi, y'all are gonna be crawling back, dude. You're
I
gonna be
don't
crawling.
give a fuck about Roshi.
Yeah, you do.
Roshi.
Yeah, powered up Roshi.
I mean, okay, that'd be kind of cool, but I mean, they gotta have him as a small dude for like 5 minutes, and I'm playing that shit. That character's gonna get
It's just the
schmixed by
intro. It's just the
rat all-
intro. It's just the intro. He powers up during the intro.
No, that character's gonna get schmixed all day. What are you talking about? I was like a 500-year-old man gonna block that fucking rat. Are you kidding
He
me?
dodges Jiren's punches in the manga.
If you give Buff
So-
Roshi, he's gonna get fuzzied.
They're gonna
True.
have secret tech.
He's not tall. He's super wide,
the
so
only
super
character
dashes
I-
his cross up constantly.
Dude, unless they honestly fix the meta of that game, I don't want to.
It's not changing.
It's not fun.
They've proven that they have no idea how to fix it. They're just like,
Then-
add new
Then,
character.
like I said, if they don't adjust something with the meta, I just don't want to play it in. I played it the other day, and it was literally just so terrible. It wasn't fun.
They're like, well, we nerfed all these characters. Maybe we're good now. We're good now. And then they put GT Goku in the game, and then everyone's like, "What the fuck, you idiots?" And they're like, "You know, I fuck these kids. All right, we're done patching the game. Y'all gonna sit there and hold the rat."
hmm The game was all right up until literally GT Goku came out. Honestly, like a lot of the people that I talk to that are really, really good fucking players don't like playing it anymore. Just they play the character. They're like, it's just not fun.
I mean, you have to play them.
Yeah.
The fuck you look like not playing them?
Like a clown.
Suit up.
That's that. But don't worry, we got February. We got Grand Blue. We got the Under Night DLC, new character, new patch, new version, and we got Seth Bussy coming as
Seth
well.
Bussy.
So
Ooh.
that's some cool stuff. Some cool fighting game stuff happening in February. It's pretty neat.
That's the kickoff, dude.
Are there any speedy Roonies y'all are trying to catch at GDQ? I know this usually comes down to either one run or nothing.
Charo and Squid's run.
Charo and Squid's run.
I was gonna watch Distortion's run, but he dropped out of the damn marathon. So
I heard about that.
Oh, he actually dropped.
Yeah, he dropped.
yeah,
You just
He's not
decided.
going.
I don't want to. Oh, he's
I
just
don't
not
know why.
going.
Yeah.
yeah. He
fine
said
now.
he's tired of traveling. He's been traveling too much.
Oh, all right.
Other than that, I don't know. of any others.
Gonna watch Birth
I
by
think
Sleep.
Snowfats is running Hotline. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Birth by Sleep is in.
Wait, who's running it?
Pess.
Pessilist.
Oh yeah, I watch.
Hmm?
I like. He's
I like Pess.
I'll watch that, and I think yeah, I think Snowfats is running Hotline as well. That'd be pretty epic.
I'll have to go through the list and
man.
see. I literally barely remember anything. It's on the list.
we just gotta. We're gonna have to mark down days we're going to. So
Going to the venue.
I was gonna say, like, do you guys even want to go to the venue? 'Cause
A couple of days to be certain. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
a
You know what?
couple of days. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that down.
Here's the hard thing. I don't feel like being a room mom this fucking GDQ.
you're not gonna be.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna like park myself in anyone's. I might, if I'm able to. I would love to spend time with Andre and White.
Yeah, that's the
like
room.
that-
That's the room I'm
I
going to
mean-
be in.
I
so
mean-
no fucking, no
I
That's
think
fucking.
the
they're
room to
they're,
go
they're
to.
Yeah.
fully. I think they're fully welcome to come.
Yeah. Oh, they can come to the fucking.
Yeah, no,
even
yeah,
if it's just
I've-
in my bedroom.
Yeah, I've told, like,
If Rick-
I've told Andre, it's like, dude, I will put you in a burlap sack and hide you and carry you to the house, unwrap you.
Oh no! We said we're like. Gog said it's good. Like you're good.
No, I want to make sure other people don't follow him because they're gonna be like, "Oh, Andre, where are you going?" It's like, nah, you're hiding in the
Yeah,
sack.
no.
I think
Don't
at
worry
this
about
point,
it.
it's just time to admit
Don't
that
worry about it.
we're not looking to be down with X number of people anymore.
I
It's
mean,
been
we
like that
already
for-
have a lot of people at our place.
Who the
Like,
fuck
true.
is
Yeah.
Good.
Ask Spectrum DMing me for, dude?
Main thing is shit. I'll be at the event. I got to be at the event for Sharo's run, and I got to be at the event for DMC5.
Mm.
All right.
I got to I'm going to be on the couch for that, so I need to be there. Which now that it's GDQ is like a week away, I really need to start buckling down on commentary. But.
Yeah. I need to get with Focus and see if he needs me for the silver run for 06 or not.
Oh, is there
Because
an
I'll be
06
there,
on
but
it?
there's not going to be. There's not going to be a whole lot of hits that can commentate it. Although, Sid will be there, so Sid can do that because he's run it.
Yeah.
I'll ask them if they want me on there. If they want, I can hop on. I know the game fucking like the back of my prostate, but otherwise I can hop off. It's up to them. I'm excited to see them though.
I didn't even know there was an 06 run.
Yep, Silver Story by Focus Site.
Yep.
That'd be cool. Be catching
So-
that. But yeah, so I'll be at the I'll be staying at the room with them. So I'll be at the hotel. I got a lot of peeps I see in and out or whatever. But also I have my car. So like
Yeah.
any point if I'm like, oh y'all motherfuckers boring as fuck, I'm gonna go hang with the goons. So I'll just pop over there at any point.
Hey, man. You got time, bro.
I'm just
You're
gonna every time I'm
The
gonna come over.
thing is, Charles' run is on Monday at like 7:30.
Yeah, we're going to be there.
But the cat, so I don't know what had happened with the cast.
Well,
So
what-
not
the
it
gonna-
doesn't have to be
No,
at that
no,
certain
no, it's
time.
not
It can
gonna
be whenever
So
I feel like.
let it be known, people of the chat. Our live cast is going to be sometime next week. It's not going to be on Monday. We're busy.
Yeah, Squid's
Alright.
run is like 1:30 Monday morning.
I got-
and Charles
I got
is like
business.
7:30 Monday night.
I got business deals. Okay. We got shit to
Business deals.
Yeah, no. Anytime I roll up to the goon house, I'm gonna bring something. I might roll up and just be like, here's 30 donuts.
All right.
You're like, hey, man,
I'm just gonna bring.
here's the purple bag of Doritos. You are great.
You know what I found out the other day, actually, because I walked downstairs because my sisters, both my sisters are, Michelle got into it more recently, back to being a vegan, but Swayze's whole family is. And I saw her and she was down there just munching on the sweet chili, whatever, the purple Doritos. And I was like, oh, are those vegan? And she was like, hell yeah, they're vegan. So I was like, cool. And I was like, what about the other one? And she was like, no, the other one's got cheese in it. I'm like, that makes sense. She was like, yeah, but these bitches vegan. So we were snacking on them. I'm like, all right, cool.
Bet.
So I felt pretty good about that.
Godlike.
It's always one of those weird things where it's like, I'm not trying to be vegan, but anytime someone gives me something that's really tasty and they're like, hey, it's vegan, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, go vegans.
Good job.
Dude,
Bro,
nice.
she gave me these, it's like these Brussels sprout puffs. Oh my God, they were so good.
Nice.
I
was
fuck
just-
with
it was
vegan
all the-
and
it was-
vegetarian
it
food
was-
on the heavy. I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but
But like, I was
their
eating
food
them
is
and I was
way
like,
easier on my stomach than
yeah,
normal.
yeah. But I'm like, I'm eating these fucking puffs, and I'm like, and they look like white cheddar puffs. It's kind of the thing. And I'm eating. I'm like, there's not cheese in this, and she's like, no. And I was like, it tastes like there's fucking cheese in it. It's like, no, there's not.
Yeah, that's.
And I checked everything. And I looked on the back and I saw garlic powder, onion powder. I was like, that may be what it is. But like, it was like all the best parts of what I like. Obviously, the flavor profile is significantly different, but in terms of the texture and everything, it was like all the best parts of like a Cheeto puff, but without the annoying shit. Like you eat one of them and you're just like digging it out of your fucking molars. It was like none of that. So I was like, okay, cool. So it's all like the good parts. It's like when I tried this really, really good vegan jerky where it's like all the good parts of jerky without the fucking like, oh, it just gets stuck in your teeth and it's a pain in the ass to eat. It's like got rid of that and just left all the good parts. I'm like, okay, cool. Like y'all vegans going in, keep at it.
Yeah,
We're gonna have that in the future.
they really doing it.
It's fucking weird. Michelle was eating the Impossible. Was it the Impossible Burger or the Beyond? I think it was the Impossible Burger. And
The sissy burger.
yeah. And she was like, I think it was that. And she looks at me and because we ordered from this local hamburger place where you can get the option for that, either the Beyond Burger or the Impossible Burger or the black bean burgers that they make, which I like. And she looks at me and she's like, did I get meat? I was like, and I look at it and she hands me the burger and I look at the patty and the texture and everything. I'm like, no. She's like, I'm pretty sure. I'm like, no, it's not. We checked. It's not. Like, it was so close to where she couldn't tell. And it made her be like, I don't want this. Like it was too close because she doesn't eat meat. So like when she got any hints of it, it was like it was too close, and I'm like, yeah, that's what you give someone to like wean them off of meat if they're trying to get off of meat. Otherwise, it's actually too close to. It's gonna
get off the
fuck
goop.
with people. Yeah, it's gonna fuck with
The
people.
goop.
So like the black meat ones, dude. The black meat ones are good. It's like yeah, this isn't meat.
burgers are
Well,
good
it's like
as fuck.
because I think about it, it's like it's not meat, but it's like it's its own unique, really tasty thing. So sometimes I'll just get those anyway. They're good. A lot of places fuck them up though, but yeah, man, vegan food, crazy. We're gonna have that weird.
All
We're
vegans
gonna have that.
crazy.
We're gonna have that in vitro meat shit soon. It's gonna be weird.
Oh, wait, no, this is the wrong venue to talk about waifu's stir fry. Moving on.
Anyway, moving on.
The cursed stir.
I need to clarify something that I said in case like so I had said that in waifu's chat while he was making stir fry, I said if you're gonna sit on the couch next to me at GDQ after eating this, you better brush your teeth. Now that's not me saying that he has poor hygiene, that's just me saying I don't want his whack food practices or preferences anywhere near me. I don't want that shit in his digestive tract. I don't want that shit anywhere. Like, I saw what you did to that shrimp. No. That's it.
Dax
no-
missed it, dude. He missed the cooking stream.
That was godlike. That stream was so good. Yeah, that's what I got.
Trying to think of any other news going on, but I ain't really got shit.
I mean, I think GDQ is definitely the big thing.
Yeah, and it's
we-
been Christmas week, so it's like there's just not a whole lot.
Well,
going
you
on.
know, one more thing we could probably talk about. What's our 2020 goals, fellas?
Not be sad.
If we've got
like no memes, just like not be sad on a daily
Okay.
basis.
All right.
That's really all I got right now.
All right.
So,
what do we got? 2020 goals, and he said not be sad.
That's a true.
That's a big one.
That's the biggest goal of the year, dude. Jesus Christ.
at least not be sad on like a very regular basis.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe.
just a little sad.
Maybe just a little, maybe, a little bit on occasion. Maybe I watch a
little
movie.
bit of sad
Maybe I have
salami is
maybe I have
okay.
a deep conversation with someone, or I have see a sad movie or something. Not just like wake up and you're like, fuck.
Again.
I think,
Damn, we sad now?
I'm still alive. Shit.
Damn.
All right.
This life shit kind of whack for
Get
real.
started here.
For real.
I
Hit him
think,
with that hook for real.
One more for real.
I think 2020 being the year, the decade of better mental health practices.
Yeah.
I'm with
That'd be
it. That's
nice.
the good schmicks.
That'd be nice. I don't know
That'd
if
be
it's gonna
nice.
happen,
My-
but that'd be nice.
I think my ultimate thing, and I always say this, but like I always say it around this time of the year. And I know like 95% of this fucking country does, where they're like, oh dude, January 1st, I'm hopping on the elliptical machine, I'm hopping on the bike, I'm doing the but like
Time to get fit.
but like I always, and I get cynical about it, but then I think back to that shot of Vash standing in front of the Christmas tree, and then the shot of him standing in front of the Christmas tree a year later, and I'm just like, fuck, I want to do that.
I mean,
Damn.
you don't gotta. I mean, the more I think
I mean,
about
well,
it,
you like everyone was just like, we knew you could do it, but damn, that much all in a year. Because I think for a lot of people, that's like a 5-year journey for them. So I know I don't have as much of like a starting, like I'm 208 right now.
yeah.
But I also
Well-
don't like move my body in ways to where it's like, hey, muscles happen. So like I know I'm gonna be like, trying to build a lot of that shit up or whatever. But in terms of like general weight range, I'm not even sure exactly what I'd want to be at. I would at least want to be down to like if I could get down to like by the end of the year, if I was down to like 180, I'd be ecstatic.
I mean, looking back on it, I think weight goals in general became such like a toxic thing for me,
Yeah.
to the point to where like I plateaued in like October at 154. And I was going to such extreme lengths with my diet to try and get below it because I still saw myself as so big.
Yeah.
But,
I
you know,
remember
it's
that.
just like, I'm still pretty much there. I don't think I've gone above 160, even though I've like not been working out as much. But, you know, a lot of it, I think the big thing is to stop not even looking at a scale. I think that would probably be my big thing if I could do it all over again. Because like while that was a big motivator, it also pushed me to lose a lot more weight quicker than I think I should have.
Yeah.
Because like right now, the big problem, it's not being big anymore. The problem is just all the loose skin that I have. And now I'm like, I have to go back and redo all the work that I did just to try and like build muscle now to fill out the space that the skin had left over, because surgery is not an option for me. And the fact of the matter is that like if I were to take my clothes off, I look like a fucking skin satchel. So, you know, and that's just the reality of what happens when you go through that serious of a transformation in that span of time. So, you know, I think the bigger goal would just be, you know, to look at, you know, yourself as you are, and if you can love yourself as you are, then that's a wonderful thing. So
here's my issue. I can't. So
Yeah.
I mean, okay,
but
there's an exception to be made for like a genuine health risk, but I mean, if you chonky, at the end of the day, people don't really give a fuck. I mean, you know,
no.
Yeah.
like
Well, and I haven't been obsessed over my physical appearance in terms of like I look at myself in the mirror, I'm just like fuck. Since like God, late high school and like a couple of early years of college, like back when I was like, I remember telling my mom this, I was like, because I was around 160 at the time, and I was like, I kind of had a little, you know, some tummy into some flat. I was basically just, I wasn't toned at all. But of course, the appearance of myself looked down, just like, oh god, I'm fucking disgusted. I remember telling my mom, I was like, because I was trying to get more serious about weight loss, and I was like, yeah, I think if I lost 20 pounds, I'd be good. And she just looks at me and like what?
Yeah.
She was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure about that?" It was just that.
Are you sure? No, it's
and I didn't understand it. Whereas like in the last few years, it's like, you know, I'm fine. It's more about like it's more like the stuff that makes it more apparent to me is when like I try to run with my dog and I'll get like 8 feet and it's like, ow, my legs hurt. My bones because I don't use them. It's like a lot of it is like the gradual thing I want instead of paying attention to like the numbers on a scale. I just want to like feel better.
Oh yeah.
And everything can come kind of with that. And I had that mindset starting out when I started going to the gym like this a few years ago when Ali and I started going, because we were going to do like kind of a dual thing and kind of help motivate each other, whatever. And it's turned out really well at the start until basically like almost every week she was like, I'm tired, I don't want to go, and then I would have to go to the gym and like make excuses for why she wouldn't be there, and that got really awkward. So then I stopped going, and then that whole thing fell off. So I was like, okay, so like I need to figure out, because it was going really well until that started, and then I was like, well, so much for that.
I think the big thing with that and what I noticed is that when someone's ready to make that kind of change, they'll be ready. Like,
oh yeah,
there were so many times in my teen years when I was like, all right, this is where the change is going to be.
Yeah.
And it never stuck around long. And it was just one of those things when I was in my mid 21s where I was like, you know, fuck it, man. We're just going to do it. Like, I didn't need to explain it to anybody. I didn't need to like say it. I just did it because I was ready for it and I wanted it. Then it was really just that simple. But like, whenever somebody at the bar, when I still worked there, was like, oh, what are you doing? You know, how can I do that? I was like, you know, it's like, first thing I would say is like, no, don't do it. This sucks. Like you look at food, you want it, and you just don't eat it. Like, just picture that. Like, you're just hungry all the time and it sucks dick. Like, imagine feeling shitty when you have like half a cup of sweet tea. Nope. Just save yourself the fucking mental trauma. Just don't even put up with it. You know, just ain't worth it. It's just really not worth it. So, you know.
I was like, my weight just fluctuates like crazy.
I believe that.
I'll like, I was doing like a lot of diet and exercise for a while and I was down like 20 pounds. But then like mental health goes down and then weight goes up.
Yeah.
But then
Mhm.
sometimes mental health goes down, and then I just get so nervous or anxious that I don't eat for like 3 weeks besides one meal a day. So then I end up losing 10 pounds. But then like mental health fucks up again, and then I start overeating again. It's like it's just so fucking up and down.
Yeah.
But like I've
Yeah.
always, I don't know, like I've always had like body dysmorphia, like
Mhm.
ever since high school. Like all my friends were like, I was in the scene crowd, so all my friends were like
No.
wearing size 26, 28 pants, and I had to wear like a 30 or a 32, which is like
Mhm.
32
relatively
boy.
normal size. But I was just like, I'm fucking disgusting, dude. I'm so fucking fat. Like all my friends are wearing this. Why am I not wearing that? So I was like, it
Mhm.
literally cannot get any worse than this. So why should I care about how I look? Because I'm already gross. So I was just like, would constantly tell myself that until eventually it would just like, until I would just end up putting on weight because I was like, it can't get any uglier. What's the point of caring about how I look?
Yeah. No, it's. I think that should probably be the goal for 2020. Is like, just fucking like take better care of yourself, and that's like instead of looking at your weight as like something that's a threat, just be like, well, take care of the person that's attached to the number.
Yeah. I think
Like,
my,
just-
my biggest thing right now is that because I made so many strides in the last like 6 months or so when it comes to like therapy and shit like that. So it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Like that's been going well. So I want to like kind of jump on these other things and just keep all that going.
I would almost say mental health is more important than physical.
Oh,
health
definitely
right
is. That's why I
now.
started.
For
That's
a lot
why.
of
That's why I
people
fucking
know.
started with that. I was like, yeah, that shit takes priority.
I was like, I would almost say, like, I sure hope it's more important than physical health. Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
and that's only because like I went through so many phases of like searching for magic bullets to get over issues. Like I was like, all right, man, we're gonna fucking we're gonna start getting successful with streaming. We're gonna start building out a career. That's gonna fix whatever mental health problems. We're gonna lose a bunch of weight. That's gonna make everything better. We're gonna enter a serious relationship. That's gonna make everything better. And none of those problems, Shib said something in a private conversation that's like, yeah, you can make a serious change to your life and that'll make you feel better for a short amount of time. But, once everything settles back to normal, if you have problems that you've been running from, you can't run from it forever. So I think dealing with that shit's a lot more important. And that's where, my attention sort of shifted going into this next year. And I'm excited about it, man. Like it's good. It's good times out here, and I think that's where the priority should really be focused for a lot of people because everything else will follow that. So yeah,
I think my biggest fear with it is that, and I've had with doing this, where I'm like, it'll be like Friday, for example, and there's something really important I want to do, and it's like, well, it's really late in the week, and this and that and the other, and all these other complications, whatever else stuff, but I'm starting Monday, fresh week. I always think about like the fresh start, right? So this one, it's like beginning of the year, but also like I'm about to turn 29 on like the 2nd of February. So it's like part of me, it's also like not only beginning of the year stuff, but a part of me, it's like I really want to have like a really good footing for like where I want to be at by the time I'm 30, which is silly. That's very arbitrary to do, but that's where my brain wants to go. So I'm kind of fighting that a little bit. Because obviously, even if I make a ton of progress, if I'm not exactly where I'd want to be, that creates an ideal sort of point to be at. So if like 30 comes around, it's like, oh, I'm still 10 pounds away from where I want to be, or oh, I haven't done this or I haven't done that, then I know I'm going to make it a bigger deal than it is. But,
yeah.
And it's just shit like that. So, Kat, what are you doing? Oh.
For me, I don't know. Like you guys have seen me for years. I've been the same weight for probably 7 years now. Haven't changed. Nothing changed really about my diet. The big thing for me when it comes to like my weight and stuff like that, it's the amount I eat. And my family notoriously eats really well, and we eat a lot. Like a lot and fast. That's just inherently just how we eat in my family. I don't know what the fuck it is, what the fuck went down and how it happened. And for the past, I don't know, probably 3 years, I've been like, man, it'd be fucking sick if I could lose like 40 pounds, because I'm 220 right now. I've been 220 for fucking ever. I wish I could fucking get the fortitude to just be like, yeah, I'll go to the gym. Fuck it. Let's get this shit off. Let's eat right. But I've always known if I'm not if I'm not up for it and it's like I'm not mentally there to do it, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's just how I am. I'm not gonna commit myself to go ahead and just do that shit over and over. So I've consciously not avoided the gym, but just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna live how I normally do. I'm probably not gonna fucking gain 1 billion fucking like pounds. I'm not gonna end up 400 fucking pounds in the span of like 6 months. So what I'm gonna do is just try to instead in this year focus on getting myself right and like getting myself to the point to where I want to invest in myself and I want to actually physically improve just because I want to in that sense. So that's been like my main thing. So this year it's gonna be more of me focusing on getting myself to a better mental state to where I want to lose weight and definitely just get into that spot where it's like, yeah, I'm feeling good. I look good. God damn. Look at myself in the mirror and be like, damn, I already do that. Look, I'm already a pretentious asshole. I already look myself in the mirror and be like, God damn, I put on some sunglasses, Mr. Anime looking good. But I just want to get in a better spot. So like to help that, I'm gonna definitely just continue on what I'm doing right now and just continue doing what I want to do, where it's like streaming, and definitely work on like commentary and hopefully work at that big stage at Evo this year. And what I definitely want to do, like I said before, is work on content creation and just becoming more prominent in the FGC, where that's where Grand Blue comes in. I definitely want to make a footnote in that game and just do something with it, whether it be guides or doing something at a tournament super sick or doing something fucking great. That's all I want to do. And then when I can start improving on that and becoming a better person and like be able to do what I want to do and get what I can, then and your boy at the gym, I'll be doing 30 reps all day.
Yeah.
But till then, we big chilling, boys.
It's true.
That's one of those. I think the gym is one of like the top things I think about when it comes to like the fantasy scenario of like, man, if we had that cul-de-sac, because it would just be like which day works best for us for just all go.
Oh yeah,
the goon gym.
Because like 2 years later, we'd all just be coming on here. We'd be like, "What you got for dinner?" It's like, "Hold on, let me finish making this shake real quick." And you got the big fucking cups. Like
what do I got for dinner? I got a protein shake and some chicken.
BB got a kid. He'd be still sitting in his little chair, skinny. Skinny boy. We'd all make fun of him. All our voices, our voices are like 30 octaves lower than they used to be. So we're just
nice child, BB. Take it. You want a sip of this protein shake?
Nah, I'm good, dude.
It's blood rush. It's delicious.
Mama Chess must be doing all the lifting of that child, dude, because your arms were looking a little flabby, my man. little skinny, my dude.
Nah, man,
Y'all weights at the house?
Y'all weights at the
lift that kid. Have another kid so that way you can do the heavy range shit. Pull us up with your big shoulders. You're so strong, Dad. Whoa.
I think that's.
And then you're like, let's go buy a balloon.
That's probably one of the bigger goals for this upcoming year is to definitely just be more adamant about working out and shit like that. Because the progress that I have seen, like, I just want big bar of titties and a nice ass at this point. I'm happy with that.
I don't need the titties, but I want the ass.
Oh, I want the titties.
My thighs and ass have so much potential, but I've got this fucking midsection that's fucking
Ask any of our female friends. I've got an ass. I'm looking. I'm looking good, girl.
See Aceuhh.
I'm looking like an absolute goddamn snack. Now, if the arms fit the bill, goddamn.
The only thing that has on a regular basis made me look down and go like, "Fuck, man," because everything I can deal with it. But the only thing that since in the last like couple years when I actually gained over a long period of time, but I gained weight, because I looked down and that patch around the pelvic region around the penis started getting a little bigger, and it's like, man. I kind of wish some of my dick looked bigger than it does right now. It's like going up the shaft, and I'm like, no, don't eat it. Like, come back a little bit. Like, I used to feels like I lost the whole inch. But so I don't want to do that. So I gotta.
It's still there, dude. You just
It's still there. It's still there. Like I mean, you can. That's what like that's when it. Like, I'll be trying to size it and shit. I'm like pushing down all the fat. And I'm just like trying to get the official shape. And I'm like, fuck.
That's the blender, dude. That's the blender.
Yeah, gotta get out of that.
Don't
That's
even
priority
stress
number
about
one.
The priority number one for 2020 should be Elon Musk works on the dick bigger pill. I'm over this shit. He's trying to make
I want cat girls.
Fuck cat girls, dude. That shit can wait. We need the dick bigger pills.
I want cat girls now.
Unfortunate that you ain't getting.
My dick bigger pills. Fine, dude. I don't need them. I need cat girl.
Listen, everybody could benefit. Every man, woman, and child could benefit from the dick bigger pill.
What if you get a cat girl, but he's not able to get the brain part working, so it's literally just the mind of a cat in the body of a person. So you just come home and it's just knocking over shit. You try to like, you're like, oh whatever, well I'm just gonna fuck you, and it's just like, and it just doesn't understand. He gets really pissed off.
Damn it.
Like it's not gonna work out the way you think.
Aceuhh was so fake. She said, "Damn it, this
It's like when Luke's
damn it, Elon, you bastard.
When Luke's laying there against the rock with the saber out, this isn't gonna go the way you think. And he's talking about the fucking cat girls, dude. I'm telling you.
Fuck.
He's
God damn it, Elon.
Who's also talking
Luke Skywalker.
Who's also talking about the whole trilogy.
Dude, I'm actually Shesh's parents are actually driving down from or driving up, I guess, from Texas to chill out with us for a few days and just kind of see how we're settling in.
Cool.
I want to take that opportunity to fucking go to a movie with Shesh.
Mhm.
I want to go see Rise of Skywalker. I gotta know.
I know. No, I did too.
know.
I did too.
I need to go see Rise of Skywalker with Neen. I need to watch episode 7 and 8 though. I've not seen those yet.
Okay, then yeah, you might want to watch those.
I want to watch this.
I've not seen those yet.
Walking into Saw 7, and I didn't see the first 6, but this was pretty interesting.
I mean, I know what happens in them. I just don't know. I haven't seen the movies yet. You know, come on. You can't avoid spoilers in this fucking continent, dude. What are you talking about? I'll never forget how I was spoiled on episode 7. Like there was just some random fat titty video, some bitch twerking on Facebook, and it was just flashing Han Solo dies in the middle. I was so pissed.
Why did you click the video?
I was trying to be on main.
I got, and I didn't.
Facebook?
Oh, I got hit with the. You guys know I got hit. I wasn't in that video, but I was definitely in line with my mother to go see that final Harry Potter movie when someone drove by. Snape kills Dumbledore! I was just like, bro, I read the books, but damn, dude, you didn't.
It was funny and also really mean when they did that at the book premiere. And there's literally people jumping out of the line to chase them, and they're in the car. And it's like, what are you gonna do?
Dude, I would have beat some ass.
God, that shit was great. That shit was hilarious. Well, see, the funnier ones that were also like really sad because you would see the reactions of these, like especially these young girls who were just in line for this fucking book, where they go and they tell them fake spoilers, but they believe every word. They're just like yeah, it was crazy when Dobby dies on page so and so or whatever, which I don't even think. I think that does happen. But like, I don't think they knew. I think because I think that was like in a later book. Actually, this wasn't for whichever one that Dumbledore dies in.
Dumbledore
but like,
half footprints.
Yeah, but they would like say that shit, and the girls are like, what? Just like it's kind of funny because it didn't actually happen, so it's fine. Oh god.
Get on.
I was gonna say
You're
something
gonna
I forgot.
Then you're gonna hold
No.
that.
The thing I got, the funniest thing like that, Vash, with the I had one, and it was like a few days before I saw in game with Rebel One. I knew it was gonna.
Oh yeah.
It was like I didn't like it. It's whoop-de-doo. Like who fucking cares? Like it's the most obvious shit in the world, but I saw a thing and it was just some gif of like, and of course the thumbnail is like this big fucking anime ass or whatever. I want to see what this is, and I click on it and then immediately is just Iron Man doing the staff and thing. It's like, and I was like, oh, okay, well that makes sense.
That's
I
just
was,
so
I
depressing.
wasn't angry at all about the spoiler. I was just angry because I was like, I wanted to see the gift. You know, I wanted to see the
Got
animation.
sauce?
I wanted to see the animation. Dude, where's the sauce? Like, what the fuck? I don't care about this fucking movie.
Now you've been getting Dory made if you click on that
Dory
shit.
made.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I've been Dory made like 12 times yesterday. I was so mad. And there's
There's a single culprit that's been Dory May my ass. Leia, you're on blast, you stupid bitch. Dory May.
Dory man.
so stupid.
Oh, man, no.
So fucking
Bro, what
dumb.
is wrong with the dog? The dog's face just makes me laugh, dude.
Dory May. He's
What the fuck does he look
he's
like?
judging you. He's being very judgmental. He's like, really, you're gonna look at that wax shit? Dude, no, hold this Dory May real quick.
Oh, this is Dory, man.
Dory.
You motherfucking dog.
Oh shit.
I love
But
Dory.
yeah, go see Rise of
You see-
Skywalker in theaters today. Woo!
I want to, man. I gotta.
Have fun, dude. BB, did you? Well, you didn't like Last Jedi, did you?
No, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I watched it like twice.
You liked it?
Well, okay. Yeah, I watched it twice and I was like, yeah, I like it.
You
and
enjoyed
then, like,
the you enjoyed the
internet blew up.
Yeah, but you enjoyed overall the unique things that they added to it that everyone else hated.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a free thinker, not a fucking sheep, dude.
Well, have
Not
fun.
a real fan, you mean? You
Well,
mean
have fun with Rise. Have fun with Rise, dude.
No, I'm pretty sure they just like take all of that and they just throw it out the window and they're just like.
Oh, they
fuck
do,
it,
but
let's-
just wait till how they do it.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna want to text me in the first 5 minutes and be like, "What?" But you won't
First-
because you won't because
takes
that
5
because that's rude. Oh, it's literally the first 5 minutes they retcon like 3 different things in the dumbest way.
It takes 5.
Really?
It's like in the beginning also it has some of the worst editing I've ever seen. It's like that movie tries to go so fast to just I really think it moves a mile a minute in those first few minutes to like retcon several things and also like just have the editing go like fucking cut because I really think they wanted to establish a couple things before people left the theater. I think they really wanted to be like, don't worry, it's not going to be like that movie you all liked or didn't like because it did different things. Don't worry, you get your fucking movie. It's not gonna be the way you want because we're trying to cram 3 movies together into one to make up for all the
So,
shit that
like-
you didn't like. So whatever.
Where are all the video essays of people being so happy that Rise of Skywalker trashed Ryan Johnson and his horrible interpretation? Like
Funny
where
how
are all
they-
those video essays?
Funny how they're not around. Funny how.
Where are they?
Funny
You
how
feel-
funny how everyone hates the movie.
That's weird. Where's the clout?
And the
Where's
people and the people
views?
who like it, and there's nothing wrong with this, by the way. But all the comments about people who liking it that I've researched I've done a lot of research out of sheer curiosity, is yeah, movie's got problems, but I had fun, and that's it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's as far as the positive discussion goes. Is like yeah, I had fun with it. Whereas with Last Jedi, it was like no, I liked it because this, that.
Yeah.
It was very loud and obnoxious on both sides. This one's just like you have some people who are like, yeah, it was fun. You know, they just go see a movie they watch.
okay.
They go see a movie they watch, they leave and like that was a movie. And then everyone else who's like, I like Star Wars and this sucked ass. so you know, but maybe I don't know, maybe you'll like it. Who fucking I don't know, whatever. Dude.
I mean I don't have.
Just
I'm not
watch
trying
the
to put
just
any
everyone in chat, just watch The Mandalorian. It's great.
Is it actually?
It's really good.
It's
It's
good.
actually really fucking good.
I'm having a really good time.
Vash, and you will see if you ever do get around to watching it. There is a certain actress who used to be an MMA fighter who is in episode 4.
Oh, right.
Nost has officially gone by because of her.
Oh.
Swayze, my own sister, we were fangirling over her, talking about how we both want to get stepped on.
Big Steppy?
Big Steppy.
Ooh.
Like, I'm surprised that I haven't seen like good old fucking Mark Pokey showing a picture of his room with nothing but pictures of her on the wall. The show's great by itself, but then you put her in there, I'm like, fuck. And then Baby Yoda is genuinely adorable at all times, every time he's on the screen. The show's great. Also, it's like a really good space western instead of Firefly, which is shit.
That made me so sad.
Firefly's a bad show. Don't at me. it's a
man.
really bad obnoxious space western. This is an actual good one.
If Shesh is watching this, I don't think she's gonna be
Don't worry,
happy
she's
about
not. She's
those.
not. She's not. Don't worry, this VOD's not going on YouTube anymore.
No. All right, welcome.
It's a good space western. It's a good time. Disney Plus, boys. It's a good deal. It's such a
She's
good
about
deal.
to
It's not
barge
bad.
into-
It's
She's
not
about
bad.
to barge into that room, baby in hand, and slap him upside the head. Bitch.
It's gonna teach the baby to slap me.
I thought everyone said that it was just super mediocre.
What, Mandalorian?
What, The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
some people just hating on it for like no reason. Yeah, but like
I've heard
outside
people. I've seen people hate on it and get information wrong in the process. So I'm like, oh, so you didn't watch it?
Hmm.
And everyone else who watched it, like, yeah, it's pretty good, or I love it, and I love it. Great.
What do they do?
Some good Star Wars shit.
They don't do anything.
They don't do anything. They just stand around and talk. Yeah, it's great.
He just kills people, and then Baby Yoda just laughs. Wow, that's so dumb.
I love. Favorite thing is still.
What do you want?
My favorite thing is still the shot of the Mandalorian just like pointing his gun down. And you see Baby Yoda just like, yes, kill him. Just like hanging over the thing. It's my favorite. No, the show's great. Show's really good. Vash, what are you holding there, dude? Got a little dinosaur?
I'm holding a little dinosaur plushie.
Look at this little prototype Yoshi motherfucker. Look at this dude. Dude.
I don't have a name for it yet, but it's adorable, and it sits with me in bed, and I cuddle it. It's adorable.
Call it Little Bullet.
Little bullet.
Little Bullet.
Wow, the little bullet. We'll see. I give head pats
Oh,
and snout pats. It's adorable.
good shit.
So what else?
Anything else really going on, or y'all want to get in some questions? Knock those out.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do really.
It's been a
You know,
pretty.
for
We got like a
21.
New Year's plan or party or something they gotta go to tomorrow.
I keep like
I have never done anything for.
I don't think about it. I was even like I was trying to order something yesterday and whatever. I was like, why is it coming so late? Oh yeah, New Year's. It's just what like people ask me stuff. What are you doing on Wednesday? I'm like, what Wednesday? It's like, oh yeah, it's New. Like I just don't. I never
You're
care.
picking me up.
I'm like, yeah,
Look,
no,
you have to
that's my New Year's celebration.
understand. I'm like ultra white. Like
Oh,
you guys think
you're
you're
mega
white.
white.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
no.
You don't
It
gotta tell
goes
us.
to a different level with me. And like New Year's, it's just like, oh, dude, we got to go to like some rich person's party where they've got like
Oh, you
50 solo cups of fucking
y'all do that kind
sparkling
of shit.
grape juice, and we're gonna watch the ball go down, and everyone's gonna fucking play Call of Duty 3 and when it's midnight, when everybody's or when it's like 4 a.m. when everybody's asleep. You know, I don't know, dude. Just I don't know why people have parties for New Year's, but I guess like
I mean, it's a new year. Like I get why. I just don't. I never.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
I
I
never.
never like do anything. It's like, well, for me, it's like I just had Christmas. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like I don't like. I'm chilling. I don't fucking
I'm
care.
tired.
Like the most my family ever did, like we would get some of those little plastic things where it has like the year with the glasses on or whatever, and we would drink like well, we were kids, so we would drink like fake champagne or something. It would just be like ginger ale or some shit.
Apple
we
cider,
would-
kids.
We would celebrate it and be like, cool, and then we
Yep.
go to bed. I don't know. It
I-
was just an excuse. It was just an excuse for my mom to cook some good food that she wanted
I've
to.
never done anything for New Year's ever. Really, the one I remember the most, the year 2000. That's literally it. Because
The big one.
my dad was like,
Y2K.
my dad was like, let's see if we all die. Let's watch the New Year's.
Y2K. Y2K.
I used to go to parties and shit, but I haven't in a while.
Dude, watching old videos of like preppers getting ready for Y2K is really sad.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's really sad.
Bro, people went nuts over that guy predicting the rapture too.
What, dude? His is so fucking funny. Watching it come, and then he's like, "Wait, it's gonna be this day." Sorry about that. There's actually one that's really sad where because this happened multiple times, and the most recent one I think he's in like Times Square, and he has like everything set, and of course all these people are crowded around him, right? And the time comes, and of course nothing happens, and you could see him. He's not even making excuses anymore. You could see him just like trying to cope with it, Because he genuinely looks like I was really sure, and everyone's, of course, is just taking pictures and laughing, whatever. It's like, I kind of feel bad. Like, you know, like...
You gotta hold that.
Because he never seems super
No,
like...
he tried to predict it like 4 times.
Yeah, but
though.
he never came across to me. I could be
Oh,
totally
that
wrong.
was that dude you're talking about. That dude was a follower of the guy that predicted it a billion times.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
He
but he was
just
very
out there
outreach.
preaching.
But he was very out there to where a lot of people knew
Yeah,
who he
he
was.
sold. The big thing about it, he sold a lot of his shit.
That's why
He
he was
sold
on the,
a lot of his
that's
shit,
right. That's why he was on the news.
And he sold advertisement for it.
Yeah,
that was
that's so. Oh god, that's even sadder. I forgot that was a completely separate guy. Yeah, because yeah, you're right. Because then he went through that, and then immediately after that, the original guy was like, "Oh no, it's this day." That's right. That makes more sense. Oh god,
there's a great video on it, made by the internet historian. Great.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He made one. I must have missed that.
Yeah,
I think I watched it, and I just
really good.
Could have been drunk or something when I watched it. Everything he makes is great. everything he touches is great.
True. I wish he would make more videos quicker and faster.
Hey man, like it's the way I am with main channels, but like every so like you'll see one pop up, like okay, it's the same way I am with like a Naked Jakey video or a Mecha Gamezilla video. It's like, oh, if one pops up a timeline, it's like, oh, a little mini Christmas, cool, a little surprise for me. I just like I'll let them. It's like when they come, it's fine.
I remember. Dude, I remember so long ago, I went to the Communist Club and I was like, have you guys seen a channel called Naked Jakey? And then literally everyone was like, no. I was like, you guys need to watch it.
Was that before the RDR2 vid?
Yeah, that was way before that. It was way before that. I loved this.
I didn't hear
Naked Jakey's content is so good, dude.
I didn't hear him until the RDR2 video. And I'm like, why did I miss? How did
I've been watching that dude back when he had fucking 300 subs, dude. And he used to make the most arbitrary, dumbest videos that were so good back then. He's like, boys, we just hit 258 subs. He's a very humble boy.
That's why I love whenever you describe him. It's like, oh yeah, it sounds like he is now. Like it just sounds like he's just been that same dude.
Oh, it's been the same dude. His Pizza Hut video is so fucking so good, dude.
I love the dating app one he just put out.
Oh yeah, that one's
great. I still think my favorite might be the
so good.
The music piracy one.
Oh yeah.
Just because I have such a history with it growing up, so it's like so many little bits in there. I'm just like, I feel that.
I know, dude. The whole beginning part was like, oh, you wouldn't download a fucking car. But when he's talking about how you just downloaded something, it's named this, but it's really not that. It's named this, but it's this. Like it's.
Well, I like his PNG of like the Trojan viruses in the big coat, trying to sneak into his computer. He's just giggling because he knows it's fucking stupid. He's trying to do the bit. It's great. Oh man. But anyway. Time's not late. Questions? We got a few. You all want to do those?
Do we have questions?
We got three. You got three sitting here. We can knock this out.
These questions need to be fire, man. 2020 needs to be the year of hard-hitting questions.
Well, let's see what we got. From Mayonnaise Eater. He says, what is the most degen thing y'all have ever eaten? Parenthesis Vash. Also, why, if there is a story... Oh, yeah. Also, why, if there is a story attached to it.
Degen thing I've ever...
Oh! I know what mine is. I just don't want to bring it up.
Go on.
You know, Vash.
Do I?
Well, it's not a food. It's a drink.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, it's all right, bud. Nobody's going to judge you.
Not proud. says the person who's been the most judgmental of me for it.
Listen, it's all right. Nobody is here to hurt you.
I don't know. You're holding this fucking dinosaur. It looks like it's got some chompers on it.
You get you put milk with what?
I used to. I had it when I used to. Well, okay, I had a year. I don't remember how many years ago this was now, but for some reason, for about a year, I had this habit of taking a glass and filling it halfway with milk, and then the other half with Coke.
Shibmeister. Shibmeister just aged by 40 years when he said that too.
What the fuck?
I don't know why I started doing it. I don't know why I did it. I found it to be pretty tasty up until one day where I had it and I just felt fucking awful.
Yeah.
Like really bad. And then I was just like, no. And then I immediately stopped and I hated it ever since. But that was the thing. That's the thing I did. I'm not proud of it. I did it. You gotta live
Drink
with that.
water.
7-Up and eggnog. Oh god.
What the fuck is wrong?
What is happening?
Oh, what the
I
fuck?
would like to apologize for all white people for my sins.
You know, for some reason, for the longest time, I thought Hokage might have been like Mexican or something, and then I saw his profile picture on Twitter. I was like, nah, man, we're the same person.
No,
Hi,
seriously.
hi,
You
welcome
guys
to
are
Chili's.
you guys are literally. I am
Just
not
ate chili
kidding
tonight.
you. I've met Hokage. I hung out with him last year. He's literally you, with a little bit less of an aura.
That's weird.
It's really weird.
He's got a I will give him this. He's got a much better defined beard than you.
Damn, get on.
Destruction.
All right, fine, dude. Fuck you.
What? It's true,
Don't talk to me.
dude. It's weird for me. Trust me. I've been talking to this dude for fucking 5 years. He used to sound like a goddamn child. Now he talks, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
He's growing up, dude.
It's
Little
gonna
boy
be-
growing up.
Gonna be
Crazy.
a good time, bud. GDQ.
When I first met him, I'd never seen his face before. He had a goddamn beard, and he's the same height as you.
I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. I mean, I guess everybody's got to hold that schmicks every once in a while.
But yeah, no. Most degenerate thing, like, what's the? Okay, I guess you can say what's the weirdest fucking combo that you used to eat on the daily that's weird?
Oh, I can think of one. Like the weirdest combo is probably going to be ketchup and Cheetos puffs.
Maple syrup and bacon.
That's not
That's
weird.
not weird at all.
That's
No.
American standard.
Weird.
That's
Yeah,
an
that's
American.
pretty
That's
standard.
just gonna happen on the plate at some point, and you're gonna be like,
Bro,
damn.
bro,
That's God's work, right?
Have you
bro,
like, dude? Maple
I used
bacon.
to-
Maple
I
bacon is
used
a
to get bacon. I used to get bacon and just like go to my fridge. Aunt Jemima's, bitch, what's up?
I mean, that's more an excessive version of that, but still, like the flavors were like maple bacon is a,
Okay,
is a
then.
common flavor.
Hey, all right. Look, I'll figure out something else that I
Better. Calling the fucking cops, dude.
fuck up, dude. Milk and Coke drinker.
Not anymore, dude. It's in the past. Look, dude.
Let me
Look,
actually ask Janine.
what about you?
Because she's.
I don't think I have anything like a combination of things that was super degen, but I remember this thing that I did when I was like in grade school. I would always get they sold the Scooby-Doo fruit snacks, right?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah, I want to get those. I'm gonna buy those. So I would do it, and I would just like eat it like normal. But then like I had this idea where I would take it. I don't know what it was about the shape of it, but I would take it. I would lick the bottom of it, and I would attach it to another one, and I would just keep doing this. I would attach it to itself over and over, and create this giant fruit snack ball, and then I would eat the whole thing at once.
You know what's funny about that?
That's just
I-
Katamari Damacy.
I
Yeah,
just
you're
saw.
You're just a fucking five head, dude. I don't know. what to
Yeah,
tell
dude.
you.
No, you really are. No, you really are, because I just saw when my sisters were over. I think it was Jack. He was eating these fruit snacks with Swayze, and they were they come in like pieces of like whatever. I don't know if it was like a dinosaur or some shit, but they come in pieces that you play with. You form them together to make a bigger thing of like different flavors. So you were already, like
I was already galaxy brain.
dude, galaxy brain. Absolutely.
I should have gone into the biz, dude. It's like, hey, I
Shoulda,
got this
dude.
great idea.
I got this great idea. What if you ate a fruit snack, but it was like part of one, and then you put it together? Whoa, remember Legos? Move the fuck over, dude. These are edible.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
He's doing it. That's what the guys at the table. It's like he's doing it. He's doing it. Oh, I gotta get.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Really hard
I
for me
wanna-
to think of.
I want to pitch something where it just makes the whole table just oh shit and just fucking freak out.
Actually, high key, the next time anybody gets like a thing of ketchup, this is something Nina introduced me to. Put pepper on it. I'm not fucking with
No,
you.
I don't see why that would work. Pepper's good on a lot of shit. Why not
Ketchup and just.
I mean, I
It's
do
excellent.
I do the white person standard when it comes to fries. I love mayo and mustard together.
I
That shit.
I
That
do that
shit
if
is primetime dipping sauce for white people, dude.
I do
It's
that
so-
if I have crab cakes with no sauce, because that's the closest thing I
Okay.
can get to like what you typically would find on crab cake. I love fucking crab cakes,
You
but
do what?
you mix I just mix up like yeah, I just
Mayo
mix
and
up
mustard.
mayo. Well, no, mayo and do you say
Mayo and
mayo and mustard
ketchup?
or mayo and ketchup?
I said mayo and mustard.
Oh, I misheard you.
No,
Never
that's
mind.
degenerate.
Mayo and mustard.
Is
Really?
that
Is
degenerate? That
is
sounds like
that-
it'd be good.
That's
I
fucking
don't-
disgusting.
No, like
Dude, that
mayo-
is some
mayo
white,
mixes-
that, you guys.
mayo
Are you guys
mixes
really
with a lot.
white
Mayo
people?
mixes with a lot of
I
shit.
fucking hate mayo and mustard.
Yeah, but you can mix it
You
with a
guys
lot
are
of shit. and
crappy
make it really
Caucasians.
unique.
What the fuck?
The thing about it when you
Somebody else adopt me. Give me your
look
brown
when you
one.
mix mayo with specific sauces when you mix mayo with specific sauces, it comes out tasting way different than what you think it would be. You think it's gonna be a lot more like of the two, but you
Oh,
typically,
okay,
typically
okay.
get something
Well,
way
white
different.
people at home. White people at home. Next time you get some fries, McDonald's fries, doesn't really matter. Get a little cup, mix mayo, mustard, mix that shit up. It's pretty fucking good. It's not bad, honestly.
That's good.
God, I'm really desperately trying to think of the most degen. I mean, some people in chat right now would be pissed off that I put ranch on pizza.
Those people are fucking idiots. They have no idea what the fuck.
I
they're talking about.
know.
Just beat their asses. Just beat their asses. Don't listen to them. Shut the fuck up, chat. You people are idiots. Ranch
You know what?
belongs on pizza.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It hella does. The Hidden Valley,
Oh man,
right on top.
I'm
bud.
trying to think like what. I fucking love ranch, dude. I'm thinking of all the time. Like high school, I would get the pizza. Like high school pizza hit different. That shit good.
Mhm.
But then I would go to the salad bar and get that ranch dress, like that universal ranch dressing pump that they had. Just
Yeah.
dump that shit on a pizza. Delicious. Yep.
Disgusting.
What is the most degenerate shit I've ever eaten?
This is so difficult.
It shouldn't be, because I feel like everyone's like, oh, peanut butter on pizza. It's fucking good. You people are
No,
stupid.
it's
No,
good. It's good.
It's
Like
Fucking
I'm.
hummus on
It's
pizza.
mid. You admitted it was mid.
it is mid.
Shib, do not bring up the fucking Jackbox games. I will expose you as the worst fucking racist on the planet. Do not do that shit to me. You're
No.
going down with
No, the thing is, it may be. The thing is, it may be.
a single racist thing in Jackbox.
The thing is, it may be mid, but it's one of those things where you don't have it. It's one of those things where you see on a menu, you're like, oh, that's fucking weird. Let's try it. It's not.
Yeah.
That's not.
I used to eat icing out of the fucking tubes, dude. That's degenerate as fuck.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I felt like it. It haunts me to this day. I'm like, why the fuck did I do that, dude? That's degenerate.
And
Oh no. Okay, so if it's that, then it's drinking teriyaki sauce straight up. if that's our standard,
Can
then-
you even
oh.
do that?
if
I
the,
mean, that would fuck up your stomach if you did that.
the standard thing, I guess when I was when I was an absolute pothead, my favorite thing to do was get one of those old, like, the popcorn. You stick that shit in the microwave, you get it going, and then you get the butter packet for all of them that they put in the box, and just stick all like 6 things of butter in that one bag. It's the greatest popcorn you'll ever have. Stoned out of your goddamn.
That's too much butter.
So good though, dude.
You forget what
It's all
country, bro. You forget what country we live in.
It's true.
I mean, it ain't the 50s anymore, but even still, God, it's go back and watch like instructional cooking videos from like the 40s and 50s. And it's just the most insane. Like I saw a thing. It was an entire appetizer where the base. It was just like it had like 3 other ingredients of it, but it was basically these like mounds of butter with like these little decorations on it or whatever. And it's like, here, serve them up. And, like I just wanted to fucking vomit.
Yeah.
Just so much butter. Like, how are you all alive? What the fuck?
I'm really
not
trying
anymore,
to
it's the
think. Like,
50s.
what is? For me, I'll put cream cheese on it.
Cream cheese is awesome.
He will.
I will put cream cheese on. Cream cheese can go with anything. You think of it, I've probably eaten it with cream cheese. You know, that's probably good, and it is.
It's supposed to taste pretty good, but what if I added some cream cheese?
That shit would probably be delicious, dude.
Okay.
Give my girl yeast infection and a tasty treat for me.
True.
Is that all we got?
I can't.
Think
I
so.
honestly, I'm literally just trying to think. Like, oh yeah, fuck. I don't know. It's like fucking Hot Pocket. Yeah, I mean, we all eat. That shit good.
I mean, yeah. Oh, that's just good though.
It's
Don't
not-
talk.
yeah.
Don't talk to me about hot pot.
But I'm trying to think of like some wacky combination that I've and it's like, oh, I know,
Talk to me.
peanut butter and mayonnaise.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's right. I'm with that one.
That's pretty bad. That's
It is absolutely the most degenerate thing I've ever
What?
eaten.
Do you still eat that?
No, but
But
There's a but.
that's
I'm
butt.
listening.
it's not as bad as you think.
Okay, I
That's
can
what they
accept
always
that.
say.
The only reason I had it is because my father told me. He goes, "Look, son, if you're ever broke and you ain't got no goddamn money, you have to understand this is not the worst thing in the world." Back when because my dad told me, he was like, "Look, dude, there was days back in the time where it's like I can't get groceries. I don't have money." He was living by himself, but and he was just an airman in the fucking Air Force. You don't make that much money. So he was like, "Look, dude, if you got peanut butter, you got some mayonnaise, got a fucking some white bread, stick that shit together. It's not that bad." I had to try it because it's like he had been bothering me about months because I'd always be like, "Man, there ain't nothing to eat. What the fuck?" He'd be like, "Try that peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich. It ain't that bad."
I kind of want to try it now. I'm not even broke. I just want to do it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's.
No.
I mean, we
I'll
weren't.
try that
We,
shit, but-
we weren't broke, but I mean, I tried it. Not the worst thing in the world. You'd think, like, it's too salty component. Peanut butter is relatively salty, and so is mayo. But they like cancel each other out. It's really off.
I'll be back. Shut the fuck up.
He's gonna.
Is he gonna make it right fucking now, dude?
Dude.
No. Is he?
No, this is
No.
VashTSB.
I'll be right back.
Oh no, BB, don't do it.
He wouldn't even eat the peanut butter burgers. No way he's eating that
That's
shit.
right. Yeah, he's not doing that. He's just going to take a piss. Pussy ass. Bitch ass pussy.
Oh yeah, that's right. He wouldn't have the peanut butter burger. Oh my god, I forgot.
I even had it.
BB's a bitch.
I know. Man enough to put a baby in somebody, but not man enough to fucking just eat a sandwich, dude. What the fuck? What does that
True.
say? What does that say? What does it say about our society?
We
live
in
in it.
We do. We've been.
Hey, shit, same wavelength, brother. What's up, chat? How you guys doing? Everyone walked away. Vash is getting mayo and peanut butter and putting that on.
I hope he's not.
I really think he.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
He has to be.
Is that a foot warmer?
You bet your ass it is.
Oh shit! Hell
We're
yeah.
real Papa Biscuits
thing-
hours out here.
This thing saves my ass like during the winter because my feet very, very quickly get cold. Even when it gets like warm, if they get sweaty, it's clammy sweaty, and it soaks the fucking sock, and then the sock makes my foot cold, and then it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Today was terrible. I was trying to sleep, I could not get my feet warm. I was I put socks on. I put like my blanket. No, that shit just wasn't getting warm. I had to bust out the sick blanket in the closet and be like, all right, please warm me up. What you doing, Dex?
Hmm?
What you doing?
Nothing.
All right, that'll warm that up, and then our feet will be nice and toasty.
Nothing illegal.
That's good.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
man.
all the cops watching through my webcam right now. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
man.
I'm not doing anything at all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, anyway.
Well,
I'll go ahead and
Vash
get
is
started.
using
Yeah.
the bathroom.
We got another question from LePew. He says, how would each of you transform your significant other or person of physical interest into a drag king and vice versa? Vash can explain if needed. Okay, I'm going to need some explanation on this one.
Vash, what do you have there, buddy?
So this is a piece of Sara Lee Wonder Bread with
Oh, God.
crunchy peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Okay.
Kraft mayonnaise.
Good choice. Good choice. It's literally the only thing thinking about. Get Miracle Whip, you're broke.
Oh, dude, Miracle Whip is terrible. You need actual mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is good.
True. It's scary, dude. That is a scary bite. I'm not kidding you.
Janine, I love you.
So,
Oh, not bad.
I told you, dude.
God.
It's so weird. It's weird though. That's the thing. It's mad weird when you think about it. When you're thinking about it, like mayonnaise and peanut butter.
It's not that weird. This is the spoon I used to mix it with. Pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm content with this.
Anyway,
Not bad.
Not bad.
Vash, I need
Told you.
you to explain this question because apparently it requires your explanation.
Mhm.
The question is from LePew, and he says, how would each of you transform your significant other or person of physical interest into a drag king and vice versa? Vash can explain if needed.
So, LePew came into my chat, and he was like, how would the missus transform you into a drag queen? And I didn't know. So, what was Neen's response? She says something like she would have me primarily in red makeup, because red and pink tend to look good on my skin. And she would have me in like that Ric Flair robe with feathers on it.
Damn.
And then, you know, the follow-up question was, well, how would you make her into a drag king? So that's pretty much just the basis of the
I mean,
question.
you're just hitting up the tomboy tags, right?
Hey, suit and tie, buddy. Suit and tie. Dress pants. There you go.
Yep.
We're in there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, shit. My bad.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, you're right.
I get so excited. Just
I don't
Oh,
have an
yeah.
answer. I don't fucking know.
The mayonnaise was definitely hitting that bite.
You gotta get the ratio can't be fucking up. The ratio cannot fuck up. Like if you fuck up the ratio, like too much mayo just ruins it. I think.
Still not that bad.
He's doomed.
I would do it again.
I said if I'm broke and I ain't got no money, I'll do it again. Till then,
We're in a decent tax bracket, and I'm out here doing this.
yeah, I'm doing.
Decent tax, right?
It ain't bad. It ain't terrible. It ain't the best.
Could be worse.
Definitely could be. Definitely could be. But I've already given my answer, so BB.
Yeah, I don't.
How you transforming Trish into the drag king.
This sounds like I don't even have a frame of reference for this. Like,
Me either.
no, I'm not answering this question. This is dumb.
Next question.
You need to stop asking garbage questions. I'm gonna call you out right now.
Wow.
For the past like straight month or 2 months, your questions have been fucking garbage, and I'm fucking sick of it. Ask better questions. Thank you.
That
Next
motherfucker
question.
gifted me a tier 3. What the fuck?
Me too.
This man's cool. What do you mean?
I don't even know.
Correct.
Have there been bad questions?
Damn, having a kid changes people. What the fuck?
I know.
Jesus.
I'm never getting no damn kid. That turns me into a monster.
I mean, to me, it's fun because you just get to ask yourself, like, well, how would you just give your significant other the fucking dommy tomboy treatment, dude? Is great. It's ideal.
This is the issue. I don't know. This is never anything I've ever had to pull ever in my life.
To me, it's like, it's cool because I would do it to make my girlfriend look hot.
What's not hot now?
No, she is, but like, if I were to be like, all right, this is
You need a makeover.
Bitch, you need a makeover.
like this is the peak hitting, like,
Are you
Like-
trying to? Well, we could always look at it as queer eye shit. Where hey,
yeah,
well, now
Like
we're
the
the gays, and now we're upgrading.
the ultimate
Aceuhh.
androgyny, the ultimate androgyny hitting, dude, right here, right now.
I'm so fucking. I hate the question.
I think it's fine. Y'all on some shit. BB especially.
I just don't get it.
What's
I don't
the
know what
deal?
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Am I putting her in a new dress, or am I putting her in some dick pants? I don't know.
How are you gonna make her look like she's carrying massive dick energy, bud? That's the question. How are you gonna make people call her daddy? Do you understand the question now?
No,
I
not
would never
really.
be with a woman that I couldn't already call daddy.
True. Hey, Shib, don't ever change, bro.
Shib is the most.
That's
correct
the
person.
move. The move for 2020 is getting feet pics.
You know, you could probably ask a couple people in chat. They'd probably DM you.
I want like good feet pics.
True.
Damn, chat
Like
says we all
quality.
have bad feet.
I don't want male feet.
It is ruthless out here.
Wait.
Man, fucking
What about trap feet?
Those are not technically male.
True.
They try to be
You
female.
gonna slide into Axon's DMs?
I was not gonna say it, but thank you for saying.
What are the questions we got?
Next one's from Soul Anima Network. I like the current name of Booty Juice Jenkins. Do you
Good shit, soul.
I really like that.
Good shit, bud.
Do you believe that fighting games are hard? I find some of the execution a bit daunting, but for clarity, I don't hate the inputs, but some needlessly complicated ones, i.e. Raging Storm, are frustrating. Many of the recent fighting games launch so bare bones, they lack tutorials, and they just don't seem worth it. Fighting games are
What the hell
hard.
is Raging Storm?
No, that I will never tell somebody that fighting games are easy. Fighting games are hard. They're difficult.
But there's
Yeah, they're definitely hard. That's why it's hard for me to pick up new ones.
the general observation that a lot of us have, especially people who like us have been kind of in that sort of space for a long time and have a decent enough understanding of how these games work, is that there's always especially for new players to try to explain things to them, there's always a difference between explaining how the technical aspects or just the general function of a particular game works, and then and how just the way your mind works when you go about learning a new fighting game works, because you have to equate like the latter a lot more to learning a skill, and a lot of people don't think about like picking up any kind of game, multiplayer or otherwise, in terms of learning a skill. They just want to go do the thing. And so when the focus becomes, I want to do the motion and do the fireball, but I can't get it, you know, there's a lot of like kind of weight put on that. So if for a lot of people that ends up being a barrier, and then you have to look after that and be like, oh, there's way more to this than that you're not gonna know about or ready for, and you either hit that wall and you go, man, this game's still cool though, I want to get better at it, or you go, fuck this, like a lot of people do, which is fine.
A lot of people,
like most people do. Those people play for 10 minutes and they're like, this is stupid, and they go off, and that's fine.
And
But-
you know, there's always a technique to it. There's always a way to make things a little bit easier for you. But another thing you always have to remember, just ask questions. If you ever have anything like Tekken wise or any other game really, like Street Fighter, fucking Dragon Ball, like fucking ask me. Because that's the one thing I did when I didn't do early that actually detriment pretty hard early when I first started getting into fighting games with Tekken especially. When I started playing different fighting games other than Tekken, I started asking a lot more questions. But early, when I was playing Tekken with like really high level players that are now fucking world class players, I used to play with like Shadow 20Z when I was fucking dog shit. And I never asked questions. So when I started playing like games like Street Fighter 4, I asked Dax a lot of fucking, like, Dax can fucking attest to that. I asked a lot of fucking questions if I wasn't heated out of my goddamn mind muting myself on Teams. I would ask him a lot of questions, being like, okay, is that safe? Is that unsafe? How would you go from how do you like input these combos like this? And, you know, thinking dumb shit, but you just always have to ask questions because fighting games are hard, and yes, tutorials are very bare bones in a lot of fighting. Not like games like fucking Guilty, or shit, even Unicorn, but Unis now. But before, like Tekken Tag 2, Tekken 7 even, Tekken 7 still doesn't really have a fucking tutorial. They have sample combos. Congratulations. They do have
It's
a
not even
frame.
like a trial. It doesn't even tell you if you do it right.
No, but they do have block training now and punishment training, which is an improvement from what we used to have. But yeah, just always don't forget fucking YouTube is your best friend, honestly, for a lot of things, because most of the time, if you've had a question, somebody else has had an answer and has posted it, and or has had the same question and asked. So always be sure to look for your resources, because the resources are all there. It's all up to you as the player. That's just the one thing as fighting games is. If you're just getting into it, and either you want to beat up your friends, or you want to go to locals, or you want to actually go to majors, you always have to sit down and just like dive into whatever you want to. Shit, it goes for fucking anything. Drawing, fucking streaming, making videos. You have to just figure out like what works, how you can implement that into how you play or whatever you do. Because shit, fighting games are difficult. It's all about how you try to make it easier on yourself.
Yeah. And thankfully, as frustrating as it is to still have a modern fighting game come out with really lackluster things to like help new players, we have so many other resources that are player based and player led, community led, that if you care enough about learning a game, you can learn it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's plenty of resources and people out there to play. Just a matter of how much of a shit you give about that particular game.
I watched tons of videos on Dragon Ball prior to the game coming out.
Yeah.
And when the game finally did come out, I sat down and bashed my head against the fucking wall until stuff started to work. And that's just how I generally do things. But as things went on and I needed to learn how to implement these combos, shit, I really wanted to learn how to do Gohan. Never knew how to fucking do it properly. I went on YouTube and there's a guy that just literally explains it. Look, if it's a small body or a Goku character, delay that last hit and it will almost guarantee a hit at a time. You have to fast fall after the overhead, and then you can get your back. Just drop down. You know, it's the small things that you learn as you play. That if you don't know, you can just look up, and it's, you know, the resources are there. You just gotta find it.
But yeah, Fighting games are hard,
Very.
but
Like
fun.
BB. As someone that doesn't dabble in fighting games, but has, dipped their toes here and there, are fighting games easy?
No,
You just said no.
no, they're not easy.
Give me an example, dude. What was difficult?
Holy shit, dude.
That's what I want to hear. I want
My-
to hear the nitty gritty.
My first fighting game was fucking Street Fighter 4 Ultra. Holy mother of God, is that game hard? Holy shit. No, seriously, like the amount of the amount of combos that actually just rely on fucking plinking. Like they basically just like, yeah, you have to plink this. There's no way you're gonna get away with fucking doing this one frame input or one frame link without plinking. Or just like at the very least, just some of the most basic shit in the game is still really, really hard to execute. And then you like look at the top players and they're doing things that you would never be able to imagine. Like fucking, I don't know, Daigo's playing fucking, I'm trying to remember. I will never forget when Daigo pulled out fucking Evil Ryu and he fucking took this other dude into the corner and stunned him, and then he did like this fucking 40 hit fucking combo, just like pulling out all of these fucking one frame links, and he didn't have to do it, but he just fucking did it for fun because he like wanted to build meter and he just wanted to beat the shit out of the other dude, and you're just like, what the fuck, dude? I can't even do just like normal, just medium fucking quarter circle forward. I can't do that. How do you do that? Like just the most basic shit. And then you like start actually playing the game and you start understanding like the ridiculous amount of characters and just like the fucked up shit that they can do. Just I wouldn't even be able to imagine fighting like a fucking Sea Viper who just had like Seismo all day.
I
It's just, like,
still don't
I
know how
hated
to
it day
fucking
one,
play
and I
this
hate it
character.
now. Like,
yeah, no,
just
it's like as someone who's just like entering the game day one, and then they start seeing people just fucking hitting the ground and
Fucking
just
Yeah.
get hit.
Seismo
Seismo
cancels,
super
dude?
jump. Yeah.
Seismo cancels all the time, and then they start fucking like mixing you up and rushing you. It's like, what do you do? What do you,
Bro,
as a new player? How do you deal with that? You don't. You literally just have to lose to that shit for like months at a time before you understand what's going on.
Bro, in the entire lifespan of that game, nothing made my asshole go farther into my body than when I was sitting down at a set and I saw an El Fuerte pop up on the other side.
Oh my god,
Like,
me too.
I've
Oh
never been
God.
happier to see a character just never like that, never gonna come back. Like, good, holy shit.
Dude,
What a
my first
fucking
ever
terrible
tournament
character.
I entered for Street Fighter 4. That's when I was still playing Chun-Li. It was fucking AE 2012. I entered that. I wasn't fucking good, but you know what? I was like, fuck it. I want to play the game. I want to see what the tournament seems like. My first fucking game was against one of the better players in our scene, and he whipped out El Forte again. Bro, I have never been so pissed off at a quesadilla bomb in my life, dude. Quesadilla bomb. Fuck that character.
aside from like Jury, and that's just more so in design than anything. I hate like all the 4 characters they had.
Yeah.
Like, I hate Fuerte, I hate Viper, I hate Rufus, I hate fucking, well, Hakan's fine. I just think he's funny and he has a hot wife.
Does he?
Yeah. No, his wife's
Yeah.
smoking. He has a bunch of little kids
Yeah.
too. Yeah, his wife's awesome. Yeah, it's just, oh fuck, I hate all of them.
Dude, you just have to think about like a 4-hit combo of just normals in Street Fighter 4 was difficult.
Yeah,
Ja-
it was
Jab,
really,
jab,
really
jab,
hard.
jab into fierce is fucking hard as shit. What the fuck? How medium punch into medium kick was difficult. And then Dax is over here doing 1 frames on my ass. I'm
Oh,
like,
wasn't
what do I do?
Online.
That was what I thought. I had one frame with Cody that I was decent at. I'll fucking talk like I was doing them all the time.
He's hitting that shit on me every fucking time he got a hit.
There was one time where I got close strong into, what was it? It got close strong into, no, it was forward strong, stand strong, crouch fierce in the criminal upper. There's 1 frames every time. I did that one time and I actually felt like my balls dropped 6 feet.
My first in Street Fighter 4, before I started playing DAX, I was playing against another guy, my man John Tan out there. I love that dude to death. He's the funniest dude that eats spaghetti every day. He played Dudley, and that man could hit one. That man was slamming me every time he'd get a knockdown, 50-50, no matter what overhead, hit the fucking one frame every time. I'm just like, bro, what do? I don't know what's happening, and he's just beating my ass. Man, dude, that game is fucking difficult. He doesn't even play 5. He says that game sucks. It's not fun. I'm like, damn, all right, true.
Last thing I'll say about it is I really miss when Desk would come out with SF4 videos.
Yeah,
because the 5 videos are fun and all, but it's like,
yeah,
man, the 4 ones hit when it's straight up just like, he would come out with like the Abel on Guile Infinite shit, whatever. Like he would find all the crazy status for it and just fucking crouch jab, 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 forward medium, dash forward, crouch jab, 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 jab.
Dude, there is nothing
hard.
It's nothing like watching Smug play Dudley in Street Fighter.
Man.
Dude, that man in tournament was popping shit against
Dr. Diddles.
Dr. Diddles, dude. Fucking hitting remember the infinite he did on Dominion? The Guile?
Yeah, the Guile Infinite.
Yeah.
He took like half his health off before he got the Infinite.
Spooky is sitting there going, what the f is going on?
Dude, that was my favorite time to watch NLBC, especially during the Big 2 period, but even after that, just like, when it was just like Marvel and Street Fighter, and that's all you came to watch. Then it's often like KOF 13 would come out, they do it for 2 weeks, and it's like, all right, people ain't showing for it. Back to Marvel, back to Street Fighter. I'm like, all right, cool. Good times.
That was a good. Vash, is fighting games different?
Oh fuck yeah, they're hard, dude. I'd get by mostly with like day 1 combos and just trying to feel situations out. Shib knows.
What?
I don't know shit. I don't practice combos. I just fucking press buttons and have a good time chimping out, buddy. It's great.
Playing Amaterasu.
That's okay. Dax, back me up here. Talk to this man. Apparently Amaterasu is a chimp character.
No, she's not.
Low
It's a noob character.
No.
What do you mean?
Just because you can press HH dash doesn't make him a noob character.
Yeah, no, she has the easiest combos in the fucking game.
No,
She's
she
a
doesn't.
noob character.
No, she doesn't. Wesker's the noob character.
That's the new assist. And you know who you're picking up with it? You use Amaterasu on point and Wesker on anchor.
But I didn't do that. I played Dante, Amaterasu, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's another fucking noob character.
What's the problem?
This man sat full screen in Marvel 3 just shooting projectiles.
Okay.
I didn't
go. He doesn't know what he's doing. Just go over it.
He's a fucking loser, dude.
What do you mean? No,
That's
I'm not.
beta as fuck, dude.
You know how you deal.
Fight me!
Look, you know how you deal with someone who's zoning if they haven't played the game. You go into character select and you pick Taskmaster, and you win.
I don't know how to fucking play that. I can hardly play the game.
There's one time where I played it online and I beat F Champ online, but it was in the Heroes and Heralds mode, and I had 3 Taskmasters and he had 3 Magnetos, and I won, and he got really mad on the stream, and I was like, yes, I thought it was funny.
3 Taskmasters.
Yeah, 3, and he had 3 Magnetos, and I was like, and he could do what? Oh god, that move was fucking fun. I can't remember what else he could do, but I know I had some stupid shit too. Yeah, I know. I just had 3 Taskmasters, and I just kept like building a fuckload of meter for no reason and just like chipping them out, and it was really funny. It was so laggy. It was so bad. Marvel Online sucks.
I was Gutex's new character beater up person. Basically, every time I had Gutex on Skype, so every time that man was like, "All right, I'm trying to learn this character," he'd hit me up and be like, "Hey, you want to play a few matches?" It's like, "Hey, matches with Gutex? Why not?" And then I'd just get fucked up all day. Oh, he wants to learn Evil Ryu. Well, I guess I'm losing. Fun time. It was a good time, man.
Oh yeah, that's a 4.
There's like a really good video made by Corey Gaming, and he just kind of like goes on this long tangent about like even if you do get good at the game and spend months like losing and finally start getting somewhere, it's like you'll fucking get on stage like on stream or something like that, and like some newcomer will come and beat your ass, and then everybody will tell you that you're fucking washed up, and you got to fucking hold that shit and tell you to quit. And you have to like somehow overcome all of that shit and still get better. And like the only thing that you have to your name is just like, or the only enjoyment that you really get out of it is just like your personal improvement in the game.
All my years.
And it's like it's rough, dude. It's a fucking rough experience trying to get good at fucking fighting games.
All of my stream performances for Tekken and Tekken 7, I have gotten shit on. I got 0-3'd by Weapon X. Really harsh. 0-2'd by Weapon X, like no round browned, hella hard in final round when Tekken 7 was still in fucking like barely out. And Northwest Majors top 8. I did really great the first round, and then I autopiloted lose. You just gotta hold that sometimes. Like it's how you improve, and that's like such. I hate that so many people get deterred from fighting games just because. And I'm like, because they lose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
me.
like,
That's me, dude. I can't handle losing for an extended period of time. Like if I'm sitting there for like literally 6 months and I'm pretty much just losing all the time to the one person that I'm playing, I'm not. No, you're not gonna catch me continuing to play that game. It's just not enough. Like it could be the coolest, most sick fucking fighting game with all the coolest combos on the face of the planet, and I would still be like, this is stupid.
I'm gonna lose the DWTB
blows.
for hours and days in Gramble. It's just how it. I know that's how it's gonna go. He's naturally better at picking up fighting games, but if I keep at it,
You're fine.
No, I get it. It's just different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
I don't like losing. I don't mind losing once, but losing like for an extended period of time and knowing that you're gonna have to continue to go through that and you gotta wake up and do that shit. It's
you should have seen some of the days me and Dax had for Street Fighter.
Yeah,
4.
dude, you're just like, hey, I'm done.
Oh, dude. But I'd say I'm done after 60 games.
So we would go for a minute. He might Asa might like go off mic halfway through and just be like, all right, well, he keeps hitting that retry button, so I'll keep going.
Yeah, keep on playing.
Like the main thing that kept me going in the time during like between 2011 and 2014 when I was like the most active in fighting games and the most and like actively improving and practicing, which I really haven't done since then, was mainly because that was when I got into the local scene, which is great. And like it was the fact that I was coming out and like meeting those people every week and becoming friends with them and getting into like kind of getting out of my shell and finding this thing I could really connect with, this like big local thing I connect with, which felt like such a unique thing for me at the time. It still is. Like that alone made me want to get better. But even then, I didn't practice nearly as often as I should have. If anything, the game I practiced the most of was Persona. That was a whole different thing, and it was ironic because barely anyone locally played it. So I was mostly playing online. Thankfully, the online was good, so I played a lot of that. But
I've never been to
it was just
Dragon.
Been what? Oh, like the locals.
Never once for Dragon.
Yeah.
Never once. I wish I did because that scene's actually pretty cool here. And they're actually really funny guys. I see them at majors all the time and they're cool with me and I'm cool with them, but like I never go to locals. I wish I did because I'd probably be more invested in the game. I did because that's how I got invested in Tekken. It was because of my local. Now that the scene has grown up bigger, I'm an anomaly when it comes to the scene. When I show up, everyone's like, "Oh shit, Ace is here." But before, when there was when it was only 6 of us, it was a lot. It was way easier to connect with them. Now with Tekken 7 coming in, so many more new players coming in, it's hard for me to connect with everyone. But I know who everyone is basically. But there's only a select few that I on the regular, and those guys are fucking sick, like Keon, like the band boys out here. But other than that, like that's like a big factor in why I kept on playing because of the local scene. If it was just online, I don't think I could do it. I definitely don't think I could do it. It gave me more of a reason to want to go represent the area at a major.
And like it's funny how like there were two big turning points for me that I felt like I was like, this is something I want to be a part of in some way forever. Was the realization that despite me not doing a lot of practice, despite me even especially early on in like 2011 when I was getting into like Marvel obviously, but even more so in the Street Fighter, And during that point where I knew I was improving kinda, but I wasn't really seeing a lot of improvement. Like I was seeing little things here and there. I was getting a little more comfortable with the game, whatever. But I was barely doing combos very often. I really wasn't understanding like spacing and stuff. I didn't really know a lot of the matchups. I only really knew whatever local people were playing. There was a day where I've talked about this before, but there was a day where I was playing with some people, and there's a part where I managed to do it. I was playing Adon from the start, and I did a DP FADC, and I didn't do anything afterwards. I think I tried to do I think I did a DP afterwards when I tried to do the ultra, and I messed it up. And like there were 2 or 3 guys behind me, and they hadn't seen me do it before, and they were like, "Holy, like, oh, Dad, you've been practicing that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I started practicing the last couple of days. I think I'm kind of getting it, and whatever." And I wasn't even realizing it in the moment because I was just so focused on playing. And they were like, but I could tell, I realized it afterwards, especially from like the way they were talking about it, how surprised they were, because I'd been coming back for a few months at this point, and they were like, "Damn, he's like, this guy's trying, like this guy really get better." And one of them pointed out to me later on how they were like, "Dude, it's really cool to see you actively coming by almost every week." And yeah, it's you keep saying it's a slow pace, but I mean, you're noticeably getting better. We saw you hitting combos and doing all these other things or whatever else, and you're getting noticeably better. And you got to remember, like, think about all these guys that you've seen pop in, like maybe 1 or 2 weeks before they just disappear, like in the last few months. Like, think about all the fucking random dudes come in. I started to think about it. I was like, yeah, there were a lot of people. And it's not like they were like, yeah, fuck those people, shit, they don't care or whatever. But they were just like, it's really cool that you're sticking around. They were just they were very appreciative of seeing me grow to the point where it's like, oh, we could have another strong person in our scene.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
heck, dude. Like some of these guys that early like came in, they were so bad, but now they're so much better, and it's so nice to see these guys grow up. Like you had the same experience in Tekken where. Early, I was fucking good. No one fucking gave a shit. But there was a point where I was at home fucking practicing and just trying to get better and understand neutral in Tekken, which that is a whole beast within itself. If you think neutral in Street Fighter is hard, try Tekken, where it's literally just mind game. But like I had a set against a guy named Colton in our scene. Super well known, been around since Tekken 5, really good player. I took a game off, and this was at like a month at our small little scene at the time. There was like probably 20 of them, but everyone was behind my cabs, and every time I hit something nice or punished something properly, everyone was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck? He's getting good." And now in my area, I'm more of a top player. I'm more known of a top player, so more people are. When people take games off of me, they're crowding around and they're like, "Oh shit, he's doing it." And I'm like, "All right, hold on, let me shut him up real quick." But then I always sit them down and try to help them improve. And it's so fucking nice and rewarding to give back to your scene and like, take away from it and like get what you can out. Fighting games are difficult, but they don't gotta.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun process if you enjoy the process and find ways to enjoy the process. But if you don't, you don't. Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Not at all.
Yeah. So last question here from good old Pedro. Old Kingdom Heart 102. He says, have you guys ever been in close to or witnessed a type of collision while driving on the road? I have when I was little, but little me or mini me was asleep through the whole thing while my older sisters were panicking. Damn. P.S. Shoutouts to the Dolphins. I know one of you understands. Shoutouts to the Dolphins.
Right. That is been, well, I've been in an accident. Someone hit me, but I have never witnessed me driving down the road and seeing some just spin out. No, never in my life.
Yeah, I've been in one where this is that one story I told you a while ago where that old lady was trying to make a U-turn across like 6-7 lanes, and like fucking my mom was driving me to go to Best Buy so I could pick up a copy of Ace Combat X for PSP. And shame I didn't get it that day. Because like this old lady fucking clipped us, and we're fucking you're like skirting across the fucking road and pull over. Of course, like the back wheel's bent, the axle's fucked up, and that's about it. My mom drove a fucking tank of a vehicle. And I turn around, and of course and I look in the street, and of course the old lady's vehicle up to like the start of her windshield and a little past it is just decimated, just absolutely obliterated. And of course she's like, I think I live over there. She didn't know what the fuck she was doing. Her family ended up taking her license away, and of course they paid for all the damages, so it was fine. She should not have been on the road.
Old
But
people
that
should
was
drive in general, dude.
yeah,
Fuck them
it's not
old
good.
people.
Fuck
Fuck them old people.
Hey, look, well, it's gonna be work out for us because by the time we're fucking old as shit, all the cars are gonna drive themselves, so it's gonna be cool.
True.
Hey, car, drive me to the Best Buy. I want to pick up Ace Combat
Take me to the fucking
23,
titty bar.
Ace Combat 22. As far as witnessing, I can't think of a time when I've come up on accidents where I swear to God they happened like 5 seconds before I pulled up because there aren't any cop cars, and it feels like them shits are fresh. Like that, it's like, damn, that shit just happened. But I've never like just been sitting in an intersection. I just hear, anything like that. But been in one.
Yeah, like I said, I've been in one. I've thought about this for years. I have never seen it, and that blows my.
Yeah, you think it would have been more?
Yeah, it's more frequent. But then you think about it, how many people actually drive in the country? Yeah, look, your chances of seeing them may be a little higher than normal, but
I saw some guy get T-boned at an intersection and just fucking die.
oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Shib.
Yeah, the car just blew the red light at like 80 and just fucking murdered this motherfucker.
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ.
And then me and my brother got a T-boned when he in his truck after high school one day when he was taking me to my friend's house, and there was like traffic blocking the lane, and we were trying to go this way, so we had to like go through the close lane and get into the far lane. And then there's some motherfucking guy just waved us out, and then so we pulled out, and this guy just fucking smashed into the front of the truck as soon as we pulled out.
Jesus.
And the guy that waved us just fucking hauled ass out of there. And the cops came. Nobody got hurt though, but
That's good, but Jesus.
that motherfucker was like, it was a school zone, so the speed limit was like 35, and both cars were totaled. And he was like, I was going the speed limit, and the officer was like, you were not going the fucking speed limit. Both cars would be drivable if you were going the speed limit. Like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
holy shit!
It like hit us, and then the truck like flew in and like turned and like went down this ditch, but nobody got hurt.
Shit.
I was just like, oh, what the? I just instantly got out and just like ran out the truck. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Hey, yo, what the fuck? You got hit with that genjutsu?
BB, you ever been in any
No,
wackadoo
just
accident?
I got really close to witnessing one. I was coming out of my sister's apartment. Like we were gonna go like drive to get food or some shit. I don't know. We were gonna go somewhere, and we were going down the steps. And her apartment was like basically like the backyard of the complex, if that makes sense. So you couldn't see the street. So we were walking down the steps, and then we just heard the fucking skr, and then just like this really loud, like it was almost like a gunshot, just this snap,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Fuck!" And we were literally like 4 seconds away from witnessing a car crash, and we just roll outside, and right there at the intersection, just two cars, and just it was pretty fucked, dude. And we actually, what was really fucked was we just kind of like stood there and just watched. Like everybody else, and people started like coming out of the apartments because they heard the noise, and they came out, and they were just like wanted to see.
You weren't doing the Kobe, dude, going to check up on everybody.
No,
You didn't hear about that? Did you hear about that?
no.
Yeah, fucking. There was some accident in L.A. and Kobe gets out of his car and just makes sure everyone's okay.
Oh yeah, I
He's
saw
like,
that.
He directed traffic and shit.
Yeah, man.
Like, damn, what the hell, Kobe? All right, bet.
You should bet.
Vash.
So I've been in a car accident, and I remember one when I still lived in Arizona. It was one of those fucking ones where it was an old person who just wasn't paying attention to what color the fucking light was. Nobody got hurt, but it was definitely a head-on collision. I just don't know how on fuck nobody died.
Jesus.
It was one of the ones where it was like fucking it was surface street, so it wasn't any faster than 35 miles an hour, but it was enough to completely total these two fucking cars. And one of the dudes had to climb out his driver's side window. So yeah, that was a thing.
Now, here's a question for people that have been in accidents. What was your first reaction? Like, what did you say? What did you do? Because I can tell you what happened to me when someone hit me.
Fuck!
I hit my center console and said, "Motherfucker!"
No, the first thing I did was I got out and I made sure that the person that I hit was okay. Like, she was sort of stunned, and then she drove over to me, but I was just trying to flag her down the entire time.
I was just trying to, because again, like when we got hit, we kind of turned to the side and we're moving to the side and kind of like hopping, and I'm like, we're gonna roll, and we never did. So the whole time, like I'm like, we stop, and then my first thing is like, oh my god, like how fucked up is our car compared to theirs? Because my immediate thought was like, we're in a tank and they're probably not. And sure enough, again, like bent wheel, oh whoop-de-doo, other car just half destroyed.
Yeah.
Half there, half just all over the pavement for the next 400 feet.
Fuck. Like, I remember, well, when I fell asleep on the road and I woke up when the right tires were hitting the rumble strip and I was going into the center medium, all I remembered thinking in that split second, don't hit the brakes until you hit. Because if you hit the brakes and transition from pavement to grass, that's where things start to lock up.
Yeah.
So all I could think was don't brake until you hit the fucking grass. And then when I hit the grass, I confirmed it through my mirror. I was like, all right, we're in. Ooh, boy, that was because I did not want to hurt anyone. That was my big thing. I was like, I haven't hit anybody. That's good. Sweet. Let's make sure if anyone dies, it's me. So always remember that, kids. Don't if you're in an accident and you're not already turning and you're going into the grass, wait till you hit the grass. Wait till grass. You might hit things, that's fine. That'll stop you. Whatever the case, don't break in pavement because that's how things stall. Because of change of the way like anti-lock brakes work, if there's a sudden change, that's how things lock up and stall on you. So you always have to make sure your fucking wheels are on the grass, and then because if not, you're potentially just gonna spin out, lock your shit, and then immediately your wheel's gonna turn and go into the road and or the other side of the road or into a tree. So keep it straight. Slam on your brakes.
There you go.
7. My mouth hurts.
Or about, I think that's all the questions. So.
Hell yeah. Sorry we went so deep into fighting games. I just like talking.
Oh, I do too.
Well, it's totally fair.
Sure.
Dude, I'd fucking spurg out about Kingdom Hearts so often on this stupid fucking podcast. Like, I think it's only fair that you guys get to
Why are
spurg
you
out
insulting
about
everyone day? You insult the pew, you insult the cast. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Being a
dad changes people.
He's got a newborn and a loaded clip, man. Nobody's safe anymore.
He's got a Desert Eagle laying on his coffee table right now.
All I did was call you skinny. I didn't think it would be that.
See a motherfucker try to at me on Twitter.
Oh no, dude! Don't go on social media for at least 3 more years, BB. Someone's gonna say some fucking thing about Kingdom Hearts, and you're gonna blow up. It's gonna be it. It's gonna be.
I've had enough.
You're gonna hear that. You're gonna see the tweet all spaced out. Enough.
No. It's just gonna be a reply tweet. And it's just gonna say read : and then like a link to a paste bin. Like, oh no.
No.
Starts off. Listen here, you little shit.
Listen here, you little shit. Or what the fuck do you say to me, you little shit?
Oh shit.
Don't worry about it, Lil Pew. BB's being a little angsty.
Yeah, you're fine.
Angsty papa.
He's being a little bitch. It's okay. It's all right. It happens. But anyway, thank you all.
Buddy. Hey, hold on, BB. You know, hey, you're my favorite bedmate ever, bud.
Hey, thanks, man.
What the fuck?
I know. What?
Okay.
Yeah, true.
Okay, whatever. Okay, cool.
What?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I slept in the same bed as this guy for at least over 3 months in total now.
Yeah, I know, but like, you know. I mean, you come to my house and stuff. I mean, it's just like, you know, I thought we had like a thing, but you know, it's fine.
Would you would say that you would take me over Vash? Remember what happened last time when I went to your place and Vash was there? I just looked over at Vash. It's just.
I mean,
So,
you know, like,
what happened there? Didn't I sleep in the spare bedroom? And you and Vash got to sleep in the same bed?
well, Vash gets cold, and I felt bad, like, because I thought, you know, like,
Mm-hmm.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming to Dinner with the Boys, number 57, December 30th, 2019. If you would like to keep watching the stream, you should hit that little follow button if you haven't already. If you'd like to subscribe and give me money, that's good too. Me, not for the rest of them. I'm going to take it.
What?
It's mine now. Merry Christmas. If you would like to follow the Twitter, you can find us at DinnerWTB. That's DinnerWTB. You can also hit us up with the hashtag DWTB side order if you'd like to ask us any other questions or have any topics or anything like that we can discuss on the next cast, which won't be for a minute because we are going out of town. But we might do something while we're at AGDQ. It'll be pretty spontaneous. So follow the Twitter if you want to see us announce that.
Follow Twitter, follow us everywhere.
You can also check us out on the Discord and the YouTube. If you click either below on the Twitch page, you can find those little buttons in there, or you can put in the chat _point Discord or !_point YouTube. You'll find a handy little Discord channel where you can post all sorts of wackadoo shit. Post your food, post your tits, whatever you may do. You can also check up the YouTube for the handy dandy archive where the VODs get uploaded after the cast.
We need to start. I was just thinking of posting your tits. We need to start getting more people to post their tits on our Discord.
Like their actual tits?
Yeah, they don't gotta be.
Good luck with that one, dude.
True.
All right, I'll be the first one up.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah. Thanks for. Is there anything else? I feel like I missed something. No.
Discord, Twitter,
Nope.
YouTube. Sweet.
Oh, that's
2020 is going to be the year for Dinner with the Boys, folks. Just remember that. We're gonna look. This year, I've been very busy. I've been really wanting to set us up to get us on Spotify and a bunch of things. And with this next year, I'm definitely gonna push for that a lot harder. I definitely want to do it within the month of February. Let's get us on all platforms so more people can watch us at a more convenient time. Listen to us, do what they do on their daily basis. Maybe you're spring cleaning here soon and you can listen to us on your favorite podcast platform. Who knows? I want to get us to play more games together and have a fun time. And 2019 probably hasn't been the best for most people, and not on the cast. Look, we're two W's and 3 L's on this. All right. So statistically, you guys might be the same on that end. But this year, we're going to try to make things a little easier for you guys and have a lot more fun, be more interactive, and give back more for you guys so you guys can enjoy your 2020 that just much more. You guys stay safe this weekend on this this week for the New Year's, and enjoy whatever you have left of 2019. We'll see you guys in the next.
See you there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See ya.